Some Umber Hulks.
Okay. Hey Sean, you want to adjust your camera?
Oh, where am I? Fuck.
We are on the internet.
Okay, well, we're on the internet. And
How did I get to the internet?
There we go. Haha. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready for announcements.
We are a little bit late.
Look,
but we're going.
It's a new season. We're doing a lot of new stuff these days. We're gonna hit some little bumps along the road. Yeah, John had a rough weekend. Go easy on him. I hope the bad thing I have prepared for you all today doesn't happen to him. Sincerely. Now
what? Not how I want to start.
Moving on to today's announcements. Starting with attendance. I will list off attendance of our fine patrons / students at the Avalon Knights Academy. Starting with Cretus, James Marte, Ryle Grimrick, Larissa Quill, Grilka, Axel, and Alexis Fernan, aka Wild Wolf, because I got a character name from Wild Wolf the other day. So there is a new person that has been added to the Patreon, and I will add your name to the attendance shortly. But thank you all for letting us know that you're here. Speaking of Patreon, we got some new Patreon stuff going on. And also, we have our first $100 patron. I don't want to surprise anybody. It's Ryle. And Ryle bought a post-credit scene for Kashano today. So Kashano's getting a post-credit scenes today after the show. If you want to see the post-credit scenes, go ahead and !lore. It'll tell you the details there. And !point tip will give you the link to the tipping. Also, !menu will show you everything else you can do with tipping to affect the scales of the game as we go further. With that being said, I believe that's the end of today's announcements. Larch, if you please.
Sure as fuck hope this button works.
Look out, beware, roll the dice if you dare. Let's go and fight, protect, persuade, deceive, let your party run free. Enter the world of mercenaries.
Settings. If there's any bans, I'll have to go in and clear them out. I'll do that next time you guys are talking.
Okay. Talk Kashano, and I'm gonna give you a listen.
Yeah, we're still sorting out the Nightbot and YouTube thing, so apologies.
Yeah, we loosened the chain on the Nightbot on YouTube, but I've still got to clear out, I guess, some unfair punishments that were doled out, and I'll be doing that intermittently throughout the day. Don't worry about it; it's gonna be fine. So, welcome to the Mercenaries of Mischief. I, as always, am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck, and I am joined today by this Avalon Knights Academy's strongest team. TMR. Which I will now introduce in no particular order, starting with Mr. Penathan Wright, joining us today with his new undead friend, Harold Spengler, who I'm going to have a lot of fun with in the future, and I hope you all will too. Also joining us, fighting a new multiple personality disorder, Lilith Singer, joining us today, now with horns. Oh, that's we're going all 9 on the intro. I love it. Also joining us is a somewhat frustrated and frazzled producer. Please send him your love today, but also a man whose own weapon is in multiple states of being. Kashano the Quick is joining us as well. And then, of course, we also have everyone's favorite hug bear, Norbog the Barbarian, is joining us today. And last but not least, we have soon to be married headmistress Gilbetta Fakennot joining us as well. When last we left our heroes, they had decided that I need to push the button, but also they decided that upon, it's been some time since the convergence, the school has settled into everyday routine. Things had gotten a mite bit dull around the Avalon Knights Academy, I dare say. And at the opportunity to go off and get some tattoos for some of the new party members and check on some liberated slave orcs in the land of Motofufu, the party decided, oh, thank God, it's time for some action. They boarded a ship provided to them by one of the away teams that was formerly utilized by the Cult of the Crushing Wave. I'm sure that'll never come back up again, ever. And they went to Motofufu to look for the Thrycreen tattoo artist, Kithak. Only to find that Kithak's house had been ransacked upon their arrival. And we now join that storyline, still in progress. So you have left the city of Primo Passo, you are on the edges of it. Kithak's home is inside the base of this kind of hollowed out tree. The door is off the hinges. There's scattered debris everywhere. What is going on here? You are free to move about the cabin.
I guess
Yeah.
I'd
Some
like to
investigation music.
Or-
Oh wait, I
What
don't
is
like
that?
this.
Very loud horn on
Very
the
loud.
horizon.
Sorry, are we under attack?
No, that's my bad.
Okay. Is that us
Sorry.
coming into
I got
shore
a lot
going,
of
ahoy?
new music. I'm still working on it.
I guess would it be investigation or like survival to kind of looking at footprints and stuff and seeing if there's a general.
I'm gonna go with
direction?
investigation.
That's cheery.
We're in his
Doing
room,
some
you
fun
said, right?
Investigation time.
13.
13. With a 13 investigate, the first thing that is clear is this door was torn off the hinges. Whatever was here appeared to have been of remarkable strength.
Oh wait, now the audience.
Huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this music for now. I still gotta fine tune this. I thought I had the things, but I don't have the right things. That is the first thing you notice. The next thing you notice is that there appear to be signs of a struggle immediately inside the house. There are shelves knocked over. There's pigments everywhere. Kithak's home, as you previously went to it, was just stocked with all these various colored powders and liquids that he would use in his tattoo artistry, and they've all been scattered all over the place. It would be almost delightfully colorful were not for its implications.
I assume
Yeah.
it doesn't always look like this. I've never been here,
No.
so
No,
No,
No.
definitely not what it looked like last time.
he was much more organized with his supplies. This isn't good. Who would have come for it?
Are we in? Is his house? I can't remember. Is his house? Is it in the city or is it like?
It's out on the edges of it. It's not actually in the town. It's out on the fringes.
Are there any animals nearby that may have seen what happened?
Oh. There might be.
Let's go look
Would
for
you-
animals then.
Would you like to I mean, it's a
Yes.
tree.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I
Yeah.
climb the tree or?
Look,
Wait.
Norbog, you can play Dungeons and Dragons.
I want to climb the tree and see if there's any squirrels or birds up the tree.
Okay. You mean
Do we need to roll for that?
You know what? Make me an athletics check.
Also, Gilbetta, can you talk to the tree?
11.
Thing you can do?
No, I can't.
11.
Talk to the tree.
So you go to start climb up the tree, and have you ever seen like you get up a bit and the claws sink in and you just slide down?
Yep. All right, so don't do that. Instead, I just sit at the base of the tree then, where I've just sunk down and hello?
I'm just gonna wild shape into a squirrel and scamper up the tree.
Too.
Oh, well then.
Fine. Some of us are still druids here, I guess.
I just kind of see this happen to Norbog, and I'm just like,
I'm sitting on the ground, concentrating very hard, thinking maybe if I just think hard enough, I can wild shape again. Like, maybe if I just think hard enough, it'll come back to me. And it's just not.
damn.
Very well. So you scamper up the tree as a squirrel, and you start looking around the tree for any other animals. The tree itself seems suspiciously empty. You would expect, and it's not a dead tree that Kithak lives under. It's verdant, it's big. There are tons of leafy branches all over the place, but there appear to be no other creatures in immediate sight. Almost as though they may have been frightened off.
Okay. Is there are there other trees that I can jump to, or like, well, like how? I don't know how.
No, it's kind of a
isolated it
lone
is.
tree in a field situation.
Okay. I'll come back down and hop on Norbog's shoulder, and I'm like, "There's no animals in here. They were frightened away."
Whatever
Okay.
did this was clearly not after his valuable components.
Is there a trail of this paint, like leading somewhere? Maybe.
Oh, that's a good question. That might be something you could find out with, say, like a survival or a nature check. Maybe check for tracks.
Maybe an investigation. But I'll do
Maybe
I'll
a
do
survival or a nature check.
All
Check
right,
for
fine.
tracks.
Survival or nature. Let's go with nature. Why not? That is a 12.
A 12. An immediate search of the area, you can see quite bizarre assortment of tracks. There are heavy boots that seem to be coming towards the house. But at some point, those heavy boots depart, and as they're the heavy boots they come to the house, they don't depart. What does depart are these deep, three-toed clawed footprints. Almost reptilian in nature.
Can someone sniff him out? I'm sure his smell is unique. I'm looking at Gilbetta because she can change into, I can polymorph, but she can change too.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe bugbears have a good sense of smell.
We do. What would
You
I
do?
I
Do better.
guess. I don't even know what to roll for that, but yeah, I can sniff.
We could be
It
three
is-
track dogs.
I do have a very cute nose for sniffing.
So you could use this cute nose for sniffing if you perhaps went in and looked for a personal item to sniff to get the scent.
Oh my god. Yeah,
and then you
let's
could
do
track.
that. Thanks. I am a bloodhound for this episode, apparently. Yeah, let's go in. Let's look for what's something not super creepy to sniff. Is there like maybe a hairbrush?
There is no
anything?
there is no hairbrush for this insectoid creature. However,
I don't know what he is.
you've never
been
met
here.
him.
You can sniff his tools.
There is
He
there is an old cloak on a coat
Yeah.
rack that has been knocked over.
That sounds significantly less creepy. I'll take a little sniff at his cloak then.
All right, you take a sniff at his cloak, and you've got a scent. You've got a scent of this bug creature. He smells like a variety of pigments that he seems to carry around on his person at all times.
All right, I will start
The scent.
following the scent and motion. Guys, I got it. I think I got it.
I'll direct her as she's starting this to the tracks to maybe give like a head start, and also to point out that something weird was going on with Boots and Claws. Did he wear shoes? I say to the rest of the team, I've never met this individual.
Not that I remember, but
No.
we're mostly like in his house when we were here, so it's entirely possible.
So,
Just from memory, do these claw marks look like his? Do any of the foot marks look like his?
no, they don't look like his. They're too close together. They look more reptilian in nature. You remember the time that you spent with Kithak. His feet do have 3 claws on them, but they're very wide, almost like a bird's.
Not his boots.
Ken, I seem to remember when you were with the warlocks, didn't you come across a group of bug people who had been dispatched?
Slaughtered by Owen Stone and all the mechanical contraptions. That was, at least in one of the timelines, that definitely happened.
Was there any indication that Owen Stone and Bellows had a issue with bug people in general, or was it that particular situation?
I don't believe so. If I'm correct, they just wanted the, do you remember the Sunfire pods we used in the Battle of Avalon?
Right.
Those, they worshipped them, and apparently we needed them so badly that they needed to be murdered for them. Not our choice, by the way. That was done when we got there.
All right. Well, guess let's follow Norbog's nose. And I draw my weapon.
All right.
I imagine I'm just been on Norbog's shoulder the whole time, so
Yeah, before I
Sitting
get
there
too
in squirrel form.
Before I get too far from the front of his door, I want to drop magical awareness to see if I can see any specifically spells, like anything magical, any magical items would light up in his house, but I'm specifically looking if any spells have been cast.
Great sword.
What?
Greatsword?
Kishano has drawn his weapon as a great sword. Norbog, no spells have been cast, but the magic, and it's as you follow it with your nose, you feel it as almost a trail with your magic sense.
And this does go like 60 feet, so like
Yes,
that was a while.
you're catching the remnants of it. Like the scent trail is also followed by this trail of magic. And this trail of magic is unsettling, to say the least. It is like, if magic is a plate, these are broken plates. It's chaos.
Can I tell what school of magic it is?
You can try.
Even though the spell says I can't.
Sorry. Okay, you can try, but it doesn't seem to match any particular school of magic. It's just chaos.
Does it match the chaos magic that Kishano is right now, or is it a different kind of chaos magic?
No, this is a different flavor.
Oh, great! I'm glad I'm now keeping track of so many types of chaos magic. I'm gonna turn to the rest, guys. I know I'm kind of new at the seeing magical things thing. I've never seen anything quite like this. It's just frazzled chaos. I can't tell what it is.
well, if we want to find Kithak, we have to keep following it.
Nope.
So,
We're going to run into a lot of things we're unfamiliar with.
Probably. So, as you follow the trail, it leads to the southeast of Kithak's house, and you'd follow it for some time. And if you're paying attention, which please perception checks.
All of us?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I have a
Oof.
21.
It's a 26 for
Nine.
me.
Kishano and Gilbetta, because this is a visual, you notice that at some point, these three-toed clawed footprints turn back into boots on this trail that you guys are following.
Hmm.
Is there any sort of shuffling around as if someone stopped to put on boots, or do they just kind of turn into it?
They just turn into it.
So we've got some sort of, I don't know, it could be so many things. A druid, a changeling, someone polymorphic. Like, doesn't really narrow it down.
What I
Is
know,
Gilbetta still a squirrel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all in squirrel. Norbog's the
I
only one
can hear
getting
this.
it.
I need to know something so that I can understand going forward. If I have awakened mind established with someone in animal form, can I understand what they are saying?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just keep that party line running for now.
Convenient.
there's is what I know from just my experience disguising self. Would it change something like footprints?
It's
Or is
not
it just because it's a glamour?
Not usually, no. There are things that you can get to disguise your footprints, like there's special boots and magical items and that kind of thing, but not usually just with a glamour spell like that, where you just change your view.
Yeah,
Mhm.
if
Is this
Solution.
if multiple sets of reptilian feet are turning into boots? Or
Looks
just
like
one?
3 sets.
did they
They're
get
all
in a
changed.
trench coat?
Yep.
Yeah, we're dealing with shapeshifters.
Either that. My audio is up. Guys, let me know. Is the audio coming first or is the video coming first?
What's faster?
All right. So, either they're doing this as a group, or I don't know. I'm going to think for a moment while I fix.
All right. So, as Kishano ponders the implications of that, you guys continue on your journey, and you get closer and closer to where the mainland of Motofufu heads into the Desert of Lost Ruins.
Do we pass by people by any chance on our way to this trail as we follow this trail?
You do not.
Is this better?
Oh,
Check.
okay. So much for asking for witnesses.
Nobody is around. Almost like people are avoiding it. It's strange.
Are there still no animals in sight?
Still no animals in sight. I imagine, Norbog, you're paying close attention to this using that powerful sniffer. And you are noticing that the animals seem to vacate the area around the unsettling magic feeling and the smell.
All right. I'm not going to share that. I'm just going to keep that for a second.
And it's not long before the 5 of you come across 3 gentlemen. One is dressed as a traveling merchant. The other appears to be a town guard of some sort. And then the last one looks like some kind of mercenary. And the 3 of them are walking together in the one, kind of triangle formation. You can see them from behind. The one at the head of the group is carrying an unconscious Thrycreen under his arm.
Kithak?
Hey,
This
He
source of
doesn't
the smell
answer.
before we
He's
attack them.
unconscious.
But can we do perception check to see if it is our Kithak?
Absolutely.
Okay.
oh, I don't. As soon as I see this, hey, stop right there.
They stop and they all turn around together and look at you.
10.
I am preparing my
Perception.
action to cast a
Is it
spell.
Kithak when they turn around? Because I assume at this point we can just see.
Oh yeah, it's Kithak.
Is that our guy?
That's our guy.
You seem to have a
That's
hold
your
on our
guy.
friend there. What's your business? All right, I cast tongues. I said, what's your business?
We are taking this one.
I beg to
He is
differ.
our prisoner.
Well, we have a problem with that.
That is unfortunate. However, you will join us.
I'm sorry?
Kashan. Can someone tell me if we're
Fight us
about
at
to
your
fight?
peril.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, I was just whispering to Kashan. I was like, just warn me if we're about to get in a fight.
You know that as much as we do.
Sean was definitely aggressively barking at these people. Wait, what? So what did the guy say?
Fight us at your peril. You will be added to our number. Yay!
Added to your number. Guys, this is some
Harold.
sort of switch back to common. They're saying that if we fight them, we'll be added to their number.
More details, please.
I would
Their
just say,
number of-
don't let them bite you. And I hold the sword up and fucking make towards them aggressively.
All right.
Thought that he was the talker of this group. What?
It's a new era. New
If he
Kishana.
starts doing that, I just wanted to get summon undead out before turn order. That's all I was trying to do.
1 moment, please.
I'm
You
definitely
get, you
projecting to you guys
get
like,
Harold out.
yeah,
You get Harold out. Kishano charges. And as you move towards these guys, I'm going to let you know right now,
Initiative?
their human forms
Oh no.
shed away
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
they grow
Well, that's fine.
into these hulking blue creatures that their fists go all the way to the ground, and on the backs of their hands are 2 protruding claws. They
Yup.
look like enormous toads.
well,
Oh.
alright,
No.
Familiar with these things.
I think I
You
know what they
boss?
are.
can I do a quick nature
So.
check? to Figure
A
out
little nature
what
check.
these are?
Also, nature.
Can I do an
check.
Arcana check if they are what I think
I only
they
got an
are?
11, so I don't know how the hell.
These are not natural creatures. Sky, these are slads.
I knew it. 21 Arcana.
And-
That's a slab.
These are blue slads.
What's a
What do you
slad
mean?
pen?
I don't know. Something tells me that there was a Twitter post about them. You should go check out Mercs of Mischief on Twitter.
What's a Twitter?
That's right. That's right. I'm dropping hints. I'm dropping
that a
hints,
bird?
guys.
Is that some kind of bird?
Slads, Pen, you know, from your
What?
knowledge, being a
What?
tome keeper.
Pinch. I remember. I read that tweet.
I switched it out because you put it to pinched, and I'm like, it's not really a pinching claw. But slads are chaotic creatures that have the ability to implant their young into living creatures. That's how they reproduce.
Ew.
Also, certain types of slad have an ability that they can infect you and turn you into a slad. Those are the only way you make more slads.
So this comes out as they're slads, they're parasites, they'll make babies in you. Don't get hit.
Distance fighting. Great.
Oh, they,
Is this why I suddenly have a javelin?
For the range.
I'm looking at you, Harold. Finger guns over to Harold, which you can all see now because he took a physical skeleton form.
Yeah, I put him up there too. This will be Harold.
I cannot move him, but that is fine.
That's okay. I'll give you permission of him. But in the meantime, I am gonna need some initiative, folks.
Uh huh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, click on my
bloody shit.
token. Roll.
Dang
Click
it,
the
I didn't use my
token.
God damn it.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
I have
That's pretty good.
advantage.
I have a dirty 24. Look how excited I am to.
You're so
13.
ready.
11. Or no,
Shadow,
12.
please, no.
Mine was a 9.
Frog
You don't
babies.
even know how to. You don't even know how to use a long sword.
It's a great sword.
better
This
than
sword
that.
is great.
great
Actually, it's
Hey.
a great so.
This is my
Like as
sword,
tall
so
as
somehow
you.
I do know how to use it.
I don't actually know the difference between the two, if we're being fair.
Face huggers.
No, that's not.
They're
Long
both
sword is just
big.
good.
Oh.
This is great.
We're dealing with aliens.
So the extra things that you learn, Penn, because you did get a very high roll on that, so I'll fill this in as we go into battle. Penn, you know, slaads are resistant to magic. Blue slaads are kind of the brutes. And if you can get the control gem out of the back of a slad's brain, you can command it.
Okay. And again, as it comes out, they're resistant to magic. They got a rock in the back of their head. If you can get it out, they're yours. But also, you don't want to be touching them too much because babies.
Yeah. Is there any explanation on exactly how that works? Is that
Yeah.
if you get hit, like if you touch them at
It's
all?
their
Like,
claw, right? If they claw you, they infect
It's the
you.
claws.
It's like an infection.
As far as you know, blue slaads do not implant young. That's a different type of slad.
Oh, never mind. These don't make babies, but they'll still turn you into one, maybe. I don't know.
Can you
They
undo
never
it?
wash their hands.
All right, folks, it's battle time. We're going to start off the round with Kishano.
All right. Well, hell. Okay. I am going to. Can I get a? So I guess I'm going to come up to here. I'm going to take a big ol' swing with my great sword. Would this be the obsidian soul slicer?
Yes, it is.
Heavy two-handed. Okay. All right. Let's swing it up.
Oh, shit.
And that is a natural 20 with my
Oh,
big old sword.
You dive into this one and hack it. So let's go ahead and have that. The
Ew.
blood begins to flow, and you
All right.
carve into this slad.
All right, I
it
guess he
roars
can
in
use a long
pain.
sword.
And then I bonus action Misty Step
Okay.
back to the top of this rock.
Okay. You on to rock.
Like,
Next up, we've got Penn.
All right, so I'm gonna move, and Harold takes his move right after me, so I'm just gonna bring him with me.
Okay.
5,
You
10,
should have control over him now.
cool 15, 20, 25, 30, I believe. I made that.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're fighting some weird troll things. What's going on?
Yep, you're on the clock. Let's go, Harold. You stay between me and it, because you technically can't get infected because you don't
Oh.
exist.
How nice. I'm really enjoying the relationship dynamic we got going on right now.
So yeah, I'll move up, and man, I guess I'll use this opportunity to cast Armor of Agathis on myself,
All right.
and I will get Harold to fire off his 2 attacks,
All right.
which I will do. Boop.
Gonna do some grave bolts.
Yep, it's D20. I'll just roll a D20 twice, and each one's plus 10. So the first one's a nat 20.
God damn, you guys.
The second one is a 14 plus 10, which is a 24, not
Okay.
natural.
Both of those hit. I'm gonna need you to roll double damage for me on the first one.
Okay.
He's like, ha! How do you like that shit? See,
All right.
told you, practicing worked. You just didn't want to overdo it.
So that's 4d4. Woo. plus 8 on the first one.
Okay.
So 21.
All right.
And 2d4. Yep, plus 8 on the second one. So 13. And that's my turn.
All right. Whew.
And that's
killer
necrotic
opening
damage.
volley from you guys right off the get-go on these creatures. Next up, Lilith. What do you got?
Okay, you said that we have to destroy the gem that's on them.
No, he said that if you can get the gem out of the back of their heads, you can control them.
Awesome.
It's like it's in their brain.
Okay. Gonna cast greater invisibility and try to do that.
I like how the plan only ever has a step 1.
Well, actually, hold on. I'll do that later. I want everyone to have fun. Hold on. I'm gonna cast plain invisibility and do it at 3rd level. Actually, at 4th level. 4th
Okay.
level invisibility.
We have
Okay.
And
A boon
I get
from
to
the-
cast 2 additional people invisible.
Oh.
So it's not just me.
What is the boon we got?
well,
Huh?
we've got a $20 donation for group reroll.
Hey.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
You got 1 group reroll charge, guys. Use it wisely.
Nice.
Thank you, Benavale.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna cast 4th level great invisibility, and I'm gonna put it on Norbog and Gilbetta.
What
All
did
right.
I just get? I was reading it.
You both are invisible.
Invisible.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but as soon as you make any kind of like action, like if you're trying to do what I'm thinking, like I'm planning to go after the gem in their head.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I was targeting the people that are strength-wise strongest in the group.
So I like how the two human gentlemen have gone forward into battle,
Uh-huh.
and their allies behind them have vanished.
Yep.
Actually, that's
You guys got
that's
it. It's
that's
fine.
2 group rerolls we have. We did a $20.
Oh, 2 group rerolls.
Yeah.
All right then.
Another thing that I want to do as well is cast, of course, Bardic Inspiration, and I will put it on Norbog. So you'll get a what you call it? A 1d8.
D8.
Mm-hmm. For your ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. And I guess I'll maneuver myself a little closer. How far are they from us right now?
Well, you can see them.
Yeah, so you can go on to the next person right now. I'm just gonna
All
do a thing.
Next up is Kithak. Kithak is unconscious. Norbog.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I'd like to pick up what Lilith is putting down and probably just sneak up on one of these bastards and try and flat out rip the gem out of his head.
Okay.
Let's go for this one.
All right.
I'm gonna sneak up and just flat out strength check, or what? What do I do, Sean?
How are you trying to do this?
Can I see the gem? And how
No.
tall is it? No, I
It is-
can't see the gem.
Yeah, these are large
Great
creatures.
question.
These creatures are like 7.5, 8 feet tall. These are big boys.
That's
It's
within arm's reach. I just
it's-
have to lift up for
It's in
that.
their
Okay, but
brain,
it's
right?
brain,
inside
though.
his brain.
God damn.
You gotta get it in there.
Well, I have a javelin that I could theoretically pry the back of his skull open with.
So you wish to use your lightning javelin
Yeah,
as
to
an
try and
impromptu surgical device.
yeah, and just jam it in there and pop that sucker out.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack with your javelin on
What?
his head.
Okay, just straight up a javelin attack.
Yeah, but it's going to be at disadvantage because you are trying to make a precision strike.
Okay, so I roll it 2 times.
But actually, you
then,
can
yes?
roll it regularly because you are invisible and he doesn't know you're attacking him.
So normal attack. And then remember, you have a D8 if you need it.
That was a nat 1. So
Yes, it was.
Okay, you get to.
You're not invisible anymore.
nope.
Yeah.
You go to swing at it, and it's like an arm comes back, and it's just like.
I roar back. Yeah.
Didn't you have
All right.
advantage though?
It was.
Oh, wait.
No, it was a
No.
normal roll because she
It
was
was a
trying to
normal
be.
roll. It was
Yeah.
balanced out
Oh,
advantage
right.
and disadvantage
Oh,
to
because of
normal.
the-
You can
okay,
use a
okay.
reroll.
We do have a
Can use a
Oh,
reroll.
we do have reroll.
You got
But I-
2.
You can't do worse.
Yeah, you
You
can't
wanna
do
burn
it.
one
do
off.
worse. I mean, I could do the same.
I say go for it.
If the group agrees, I would
Oh,
take
I'm
a
for
group
it.
roll.
Go for
Yeah?
it. Get us
Yeah.
a pet
Yeah.
battle
Let's
toad.
go. Let's try that one again.
All right, redemption.
20.
All right.
Nat 20 this time. Nat 20 this time.
Oh
Yes.
my god!
Thank you for the reroll.
Thank you for the reroll.
Get a pet.
Holy cannoli!
This happens in 3 parts.
Oof.
You make a precision strike against the back of this thing's brain, driving your javelin through it completely. It actually comes out of its mouth. What you notice immediately after that is your 10 piercing damage from your critical. There's no gem.
What?
Well, right
So-
then.
The next
So-
question I have for you is
Yeah.
do you speak the command word?
Do I speak the command word of my javelin?
Yes.
Will it move if I do? Like, is it going to take off or is it just going to be in his head?
No, a bolt of lightning's gonna fly out of it.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, hell yes, I speak the command word to my javelin. Which, yeah. Sean, what happens when I speak the command word to my new fancy javelin?
A bolt of lightning shoots out of it. Which is particularly disturbing because it's sticking out of this slad's head.
Yep.
So it's just like and it's not having a good time.
Nope.
So that is a total of 41 damage.
And as I do this, I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group. No gem! There's no gem! No, I don't think there's a gem!
Somebody beat us to it. It must be under someone's control.
It's like, Penn, you lied. There said there'd be a gem.
It's somewhere. It just might not be here, I guess.
All right. Number 3. Not loving what you're doing to his buddies. Oh, God, come on.
Is it running away?
No, I'm trying to move it, but roll
Oh.
20 is being weird. Hang on.
Going, it is moving, and it is
no,
moving in the
I-
opposite direction.
Yeah, I like him going away. That was the correct direction, Sean.
And he left Kithak, so.
This is all good.
No. This is not what's going down.
I appreciate this course of action.
What's happening is he's gonna come up after Norbog because she's roughing up his buddy.
That's what I'm here for.
So as he comes up on Norbog, he does 2 claw attacks.
Mhm.
Claw attack number 1. That is a critical hit
Yeah,
of
thanks.
28.
Yeah, it is.
What is happening? Roll 20.
There's a lot of crits today. That critical hit, the good news is it's only 14 slashing damage. The bad news is I'm going to need a constitution save.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I do have inspiration, and I might use it depending on how bad this is.
Can I go ahead and
12, and
erase-
yeah, I'm probably gonna add the 1d8 to that. Where's the 1d8?
Okay, go ahead.
I think that passes the concentration.
No,
No?
It's,
15.
you need a 15.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Then.
D&D.
I didn't get the D8,
Yeah.
but
No,
what'd you get?
shit. I don't know. I clicked away from it. I'm gonna have to reroll it.
Okay.
Where does it show up?
Are you using roll 20 or?
I'm trying to use D&D Beyond. Google. Roll dice. 1d8. Got an 8.
You got an 8.
All right.
You're okay.
Great.
You do not contract Chaos Phage.
Ooh, because that sounds bad. So it's just the
It's-
14
It's not good.
damage.
Yep, just
Oh, wait,
the 14
it's-
damage.
But yeah, no, never mind. 14.
And that's the second attack. Only a 10. Not so
That won't
bad.
hit.
And then the last attack is he bites you.
Great.
That's 13.
Doesn't hit.
All right. So slashing and flailing at you, but you are undaunted. Next up is Gilbetta.
Hey, what's up? I'm a squirrel.
but so you hear phantom squeaking as an invisible
Yeah.
squirrel chatters in the distance.
So I'm going to, because I was on Norbog's shoulder, so I'm close enough now that as an invisible squirrel, I'm gonna run over because Kithak has now been left alone.
Yep.
So I'm gonna run over and try to wake up Kithak.
Okay. Make your move.
So I can't. Hold on, there we go. Okay, so I was here and then I go ship. So I'm gonna try to wake him up, but I'm a squirrel, so
All right.
I guess I don't know.
Squeaks.
I don't know if maybe I'll bite him. I don't know.
Yes. Nip it.
So I'll bite him.
Okay. You bite him, and he's out. He's out pretty hard. you and also he's made of chitin, chitin. So
Is he?
So he's crunchy.
Can I tell if this is natural, if this is natural or unnatural sleep?
medicine check.
Also, you're not invisible anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't
that
know.
one,
These,
I don't.
these bugs are weird.
My eyes are really tiny.
Yeah, right. It's
Right
tough
now.
to get an idea with the size where it's at
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah.
This guy, Slad 2, stomps towards Penn and Harold. And the first thing you notice as he stomps towards you, Penn and Harold, his flesh is knitting back together from the necrotic scars he got from the bolt.
Harold, what did you do? You're supposed to kill him.
I shot the monster. What do you want from me? Bap. Harold gets hit with a claw.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, God.
Harold, you're fine.
Oh, good. I'm immune to diseases. I guess I'll just take my 14 damage, though.
Okay, I'll keep up with that on my sheet.
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right.
And then it does a claw attack against you, Penn.
Or you could not.
That's a 19 versus your AC.
That hits. He will take 25 cold damage, though, from my armor of Agathis.
He takes that 25 cold damage. You take 15 slashing, and I'm going to need a constitution save.
Okay. Con save. Come on, con save. Woo.
Okay,
There's a
you have
9.
contracted Chaos Phage.
Anybody want to let me use that other reroll? I'm just saying this is a really bad thing to have, but I'll deal with it if I have to.
I don't care if you do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah.
Medic.
Is this bad
Medic.
enough?
Are you gonna use it?
Is it bad enough?
I mean, you can only cure it with a wish spell, but also we got like
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know what? Yeah, I'm okay with it. If you
A
want
lot
to
of eyes
use it.
went wide all
You
of a
can
sudden.
only reverse the transformation with the.
Oh,
it specifically
God.
says
You
you
can
only
clear.
reverse
You
the
can cure the
transformation.
disease with like restores and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. And yay or nay?
I'm
Reroll?
for it.
Go for it.
Go
I'm
for
fine.
it.
Sure, let's re-roll it. Thank
And
you,
get a
chat.
15.
Thank you,
for
chat.
not letting me get sick.
Well,
let's-
maybe.
Let's see.
Let's not.
Theoretically.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Fine.
It's
Let's not jump
19.
the gun.
Stage.
Like,
I'm fine because the wonderful people at home.
And that was 25 damage.
Yeah, cold damage from the
Okay.
armor.
I already did that. All right. Not liking that, he goes ahead and with his third attack takes a bite out of Harold.
Harold, no!
Ah, gross.
Oh, yeah, that hit Harold.
It's 16 piercing damage. Harold is almost down.
Yeah, he's not looking good.
Bones are coming off. He's just like, oh, you always this bad at fights?
You're fine. You got some. Yeah, no, he's got very little health left. This is why you're here. You can't die.
You're good.
You're fine.
All right. The next one in front of Norbog uses part of its action to pull the javelin out of its mouth and toss it aside. And then it just like this bloody toad grin turns to you, Norbog, as it pulls out its claws, as you can see the flesh on its body beginning to knit back together as well.
Neat.
One claw attack against Norbog.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Well, no, this is a 19. Is that still a hit?
Oh, the 19? I think, yeah. Yep.
All right, then that is 12 slashing damage, and I'm going to need a con save.
All right, let me do math real quick. All right, and con save,
Yes, please.
22. Woo.
Hey, you're all right. And
Ish,
then
I mean,
you
I'm getting hit, but okay.
Yeah, you're getting hit, but you haven't contracted Chaos Phage. How about a 17 for a bite?
That'll hit.
All right. And that is 12 piercing damage.
13.
Or 13 piercing damage. Right. I read the number correctly. The good news is you didn't contract Chaos Phage, and he only got one claw attack because he had to spend one attack removing the javelin from his head. So, good news all around.
Good news. I'm just bleeding hit points.
Shawno.
Real quick.
All right. Well, first off, Pen, need you live. Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration.
I'm so inspired to keep living.
Fantastic. And then what you all see is Kishano jumps off the rock and runs I guess he runs past these guys.
All right.
Like real close. And kind of this way. And he seems to be running twice as fast as normal.
Oh.
And that's what you guys see. And a couple of you may have noticed that he cast a spell. Before he did this.
Well, as you go past them, they try and you become invisible. Make an illusionary double that appears to be standing.
Yes, I have cast Mislead. It is a thing that I can apparently do now.
Aha! Well, they attempt to claw at your misleading double as it runs past them. And, it doesn't have any HP or anything. It's just an illusion. It's not like mirror image. All right, so they just swing at it and nothing happens. All right. So that's Kishano. Would you like me to make an extra U so we know where you are?
I'm staying on that rock for now.
Okay.
I'm utilizing my double senses.
All right.
At the moment. So for all intents and purposes.
There you go. Okay. So, Pen is utilizing his double. Kishano's using his double. Now it's Pen's turn. What do you got?
I am going to disengage.
Okay.
In this direction. And I'm going to be like, Harold, you got this. I believe in you. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to be like, looking at this small squirrel biting. I'm going to be like, could you wake him up? I don't have time to on this turn, but can we wake him up?
He's just coming over. Like, is he cool?
I don't know if a squirrel does a squirrel have opposable thumbs?
No, not quite. They have like
then
little
it's kind
paws.
of like you assume it's supposed to be a thumbs up.
I'll take that as a yes, and then I'll look back at Harold and be like, Harold, hit him, you gotta survive. And Harold will make
I could quit. I quit.
Harold will make his two
We gotta talk about how you do this stuff. This is bullshit.
Oh, actually, he's up close, I forgot. Can he make a ranged spell attack, or does he do it with disadvantage?
I'll let him make a ranged spell
Okay,
attack.
I'll just roll the 2.
If
then.
you're making people make disadvantage check for an up close attack on a ranged spell, you hate wizards, and you're not my friend.
It's a 14 and a 20 to hit for both of them.
The 20 does hit. The 14 does not.
Okay, so it's going to be 2d4 plus 8, which is 16 total.
All right.
Because I rolled an 8. I
Sure
rolled 2
thing.
4s. And that's
Blast-
necrotic, and I hope Harold's okay. Harold, I'm so
Blasts
sorry.
it again, and it's just like looming over them, and he's like, "Don't summon me again for a while."
Harold, you're fine.
I don't feel fine.
You're a ghost. You'll just go back to being a ghost.
Lilith, what do you got? Only one's still invisible.
Yeah, I
Only
am.
one's still invisible.
All right. I want to fly up, basically get out of range, and use my my bow and see which one looks like they're hurt the most.
Let me see. Lowest HP one is the one Norbog's fighting.
Okay. So yeah,
The one
I'm
that Norbog's fighting looks the worst for wear because it did take a lightning bolt through its head
Yeah.
after a javelin hit.
that was really cool. So Lilith is up to get out of reach and fires her bow.
Okay,
Um,
give me that shot.
I think I hit the wrong
Shots.
thing. Hold on.
Ooh. Well, that's the damage. There's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yep.
So you do hit it for 9. The roll is 26. So she gets with 26 and she is able to breach its AC with the 26 and she hits it for 9 damage.
Man, do I hit hard.
Well, to be fair, you rolled like a 1 on that one. So
I'm a little rusty with the bow.
that's with a 1 damage roll. Keep in mind. You're capable of so much more. Kithak,
Hold on.
what else? you
Yep,
got?
not done yet. I do want to cast Bardic Inspiration again, but this time it's the other one. What's it called? Mantle of Inspiration. If anybody wants to make a move now, do it now. And then also add 8 temporary HP to your character.
8 temporary HP, and you can move your speed as a reaction now.
Yep.
Yeah, right now. Anyone
okay,
like
so-
to move?
In this case, I'm at this point still. I have to use a bonus action to switch back to myself, so I'm still operating my double. So can I move my double?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Then in that case, I was really hoping that they were going to chase me, but since they don't seem to be doing that,
Well, it hasn't been their turn yet.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I still want to kind of get them away from people, so I'm gonna move Illusory Kashano to like over this way.
Okay.
Well, like away.
Do you still provoke attacks of opportunities if you're moving away like this?
No. I believe part of it is that you don't get attack of opportunity. Yes, Lo?
Puck, can I roll one more time for attack to see if I get a nat 20? Because I was invisible, so I get advantage, right?
You do have advantage. That is correct. I apologize. Let's see if you get a
No,
nat
you're
20.
fine. I know there's a lot to keep track of. Any luck?
No.
Nah, got
No.
worse. Okay, never mind.
You
Moving
got
on.
close. You got close. All right. So, has everybody moved that wanted to move?
I moved Harold instead
Okay.
of me.
You moved Harold.
Oh, Norbog,
away.
you're
You're
not
like,
gonna move that
Run, Harold.
I'm not
Run
gonna move.
ahead.
I'm gonna try and knock this one out. Look, I don't have range.
She's a tank.
shit. And I lost my javelin. This is why I'm
All right.
here.
Kithak tries to wake up.
All right. What if I yell, Norberg, get out of it?
Where?
Kithak doesn't wake up.
Damn it.
Norbog.
Yep, I'm gonna rage for one.
Okay. Yep. Good plan.
And when I rage, something new happens that we
Oh.
haven't seen before.
Oh,
Because
tell us more.
Norbog is a little different in this world. Where is it? So she rages, and a wild surge happens, and I need to roll a d8.
Yes, you do.
And I got a 7. So
For 7, flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
I can move then. Yeah, if I didn't move
Yep.
before. Well, now I'm gonna listen to Kashano and get 15 feet out of range because they're on difficult terrain and I'm not. So, where's 15 feet?
Well, let me go ahead and mark it for you with an aura.
Let's go back towards Kashano.
There we go. Now there's your aura of plants growing around you.
Wonderful.
Or let's. I'll maybe move 10 feet because, yeah, that
right.
keeps them in range.
All right. Next up, we've got your good friend, Slad number 3, who's not, you got all these plants growing around you now. He figures his buddy could probably handle this. He's going to go back and check on his query. Which, let's see how far.
Oh,
he can
hey,
get.
bud.
Out there. Important question. Gilbetta, are you still a squirrel?
Yes, I'm hiding under Kithak.
Very
Like,
well.
Behind Kithak.
Hey, what are you doing down there, Joe? Oh, hey. Harold, please.
19 against Penn's AC.
That does hit. He takes 25 cold damage, and my armor's gone.
Okay.
Gotta make another constitution
I
save.
know.
And also take 14 slashing
you're-
damage.
you're-
You made it.
Okay.
Here's the second one.
What? No.
That's 18 to hit.
18.
Oh, that hits.
You still have inspiration, don't forget.
Woo. How does that work? Oh, for con.
It's a
save.
D8.
Roll a d8 and add it to the.
D8, yeah.
Yeah. 15 slashing damage. Make a con
Ow.
save.
18.
Yay, I'm fine.
You're all right.
Except that was a lot of damage. I gotta do some
Don't
math.
forget
Flashed
to,
multiple times.
don't forget to add your 8 temp before you take away.
I'll factor all that in, yeah. Thank you for
And then
reminding me.
And then he bites you.
Stop doing that! I'm gonna die.
For a
Oh, wait.
24 against your AC.
Hold on. We have 4 more rerolls and an ultimate ability for Penn.
Holy,
Holy shit!
Shit.
I just got here. I appreciate it. Okay. Ow. Yeah. 24.
Holy crap!
That does
Thanks, guys. You really want these slads not to kill Penn and turn him into a slad.
I'd love to not be a slad. I'd be a green slad though, because I can cast spells. So
So that is 13 piercing damage from the bite, sir, as you are shoved into a giant toad mouth.
okay, so 30 essentially -1, and then 13. So math
Yeah.
is so hard.
Bad scene.
43 -10. Okay, I'll do the math. I got you.
Okay, it's all in the
D&D
chat.
Beyond does it for you.
I
Gilbetta.
know.
I don't understand.
Gilbetta the squirrel.
Yeah, okay. Gilbetta's like, we don't really have to do this, and she's gonna bonus action turn back into Gilbetta. And I'm going to have Kithak take. So I still have a potion of diminution, and I'm gonna make Kithak drink it.
To become tiny?
Yes.
Yes.
And then boop, right in my pocket, and I'm fucking
Okay.
booking it.
All right.
And I'm
You
being
make
like,
a
we
tiny
can just
Kithak.
go.
Kithak is in your pocket.
and then I'm gonna fucking disengage and just run away.
Okay, you have used up all of your actions to pour a potion into Kithak's mouth and
That's
put him
fine.
in your pocket.
I'm still gonna
You-
run away.
Okay, he takes a swing at you as you go. That's a 26.
That does hit.
That is 8 slashing damage. And I'm going to need the cleric to make a con save, which I'm sure we've got nothing to worry about there.
We got 4 group
4
rerolls. baby.
rerolls
Should
in the
be
bank.
12.
It's a 12.
Take a reroll.
I
Okay.
actually still have inspiration.
All right.
That too.
Oh, you still have inspiration. You want to use the inspiration first?
Yeah. Yeah, that does it.
All right, you're good. You're okay. You're okay.
fine.
Slad 2 goes after Phantom Kashano and is swiping at it wildly.
Ha-ha! How about you?
Slad 1.
Oh, I need to also roll a 1d4 to see how long Kithak is tiny.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so just an hour.
1 hour. If your tiny Kithak lasts for more than 1 hour, consult your doctor. Claw attack against Norbog. That's a 13, Norbog.
No.
All right. Claw attack number 2 against Norbog.
Yes.
That's a 17, Norbog. Well, that is 11 slashing damage.
It's 6 because I'm raging.
Yep. I'm gonna need another con save.
All right. Well, let me subtract 6.
Okay.
You got it. Look, when any numbers are involved, we have to do the numbers first, or else
Yeah.
I will just absolutely forget what I'm doing. All right. 67. Come on,
Have you
dude,
attuned
got
to your
it.
Belt of Dwarven kind yet?
I am. Wait, should I be using that? Probably. What is that doing for me?
Makes your con score increase by 2.
It is on. So yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Alright.
It is on. So good. And my con is 12 again.
Okay.
It's okay, we got rerolls.
Can I have a reroll?
We have 4. Use
You
it.
got 4 of
Oh,
them.
right. I don't want to use a reroll without like running it by everybody. 13. So not much better.
Okay.
Again?
So
Another?
Again?
Only if you want me to.
I think we
want
should
you to
use
not-
them on not getting sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you
okay.
to not turn into a slad.
Okay, we'll try.
You'd
one
be
more.
a cool slad, but still.
There you go.
21.
You got it. There you go.
okay.
Thank you.
did not become a you did not contract chaos phage. Thanks to the benevolent support of the Avalon Knights Academy. However, he's still gonna bite you.
He's gonna try.
He's gonna get a 22.
He's gonna bite me. Yeah.
Okay. There's a bite sound.
8.
16 damage.
Gross.
16 damage and a big gross toad mouth all over you.
Except it's 8 because that's piercing and I'm still raging.
All right,
I'm remembering to do it this time.
Kashano.
I am going
Your
to
gambit?
use a bonus action to switch back to using my own stuff. I'm going to make an attack, so my invisibility is going to go down. Or I'm going to cast a
Okay.
spell, actually. So my invisibility is going to go down, but the illusory double stays up until I lose concentration.
Okie dokie.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Lilith, you're flying, yeah? Okay. So I'm going to leap off this rock to right here. And as I do, the great sword comes down and drives into the earth. And in a 10-foot radius, the earth shakes in an earth tremor.
All right.
And he has to make a DC 17 Dex save or be knocked prone.
He does not make it. He takes
Good.
6 damage and he is knocked prone.
Excellent. And then I'm going to use a little bit more of that to move away from the rest of my movement. Get out of there.
Okay.
Now he's lying down next to Norbog.
Should be easier.
Yeah, he's on the ground. He's super easy to hit now. Sorry, Songa unplugged my headphones because he needed a hug. Okay.
Do that.
Understandable.
Pen, you're up next.
I also just realized, and I am so sorry, I'm still getting used to necromancy. I was supposed to be making con saves to maintain this spell every
see.
single time I got hit. Do you want to just assume Harold dissipated at some point?
I mean, yeah, you took like
A
3.
bunch. Yeah. I have advantage, but yeah, I'd say he's probably God. So like he fades, and I'm like, Harold, no.
I was almost dead anyway. Again.
And then yeah, I'm going to disengage. And as I'm running, can I tell, like, is everybody starting to move away? Or is everybody like
Everybody's everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
Lilith is flying above the battlefield shooting arrows at people. Gilbetta is sprinting away with Kithak in her pocket.
Tiny Kithak in my pocket.
A phantom Kashano is making faces at one of the blue slats. And Norbog's like, is that all you got?
Fail.
yeah, I'm gonna disengage, and I am going to follow in the direction of Gilbetta, and I'm gonna be like, I think we're leaving because it's bad. We got Kithak.
It's bad. It's a bad time.
We got what we wanted.
Feel bad. Feel bad, guys.
And if I would, no, I used my action to move. Can you use a bonus action as a reaction, or is it the same thing? I get those mixed up. Never mind. It's fine. Forget it.
All right. Lilith, what do you got?
Yeah, if you use your bonus action, do you still get a reaction?
No, you still get a reaction. Reaction's a separate action.
I will be willing to. I want to make sure Norbog's okay.
I'm doing okay. I'm still standing. We're not
I
playing
know.
Thunder yet.
I
Oh,
know.
you know.
I think we're in a rush. Norbog, I need your consent.
Oh boy.
Are you gonna turn me into an animal?
Yes.
I haven't done that in so long. Okay.
Great. I have your consent then.
Yeah.
You hear that, Kashano? T-Rex on Norbog. Because I can't freaking find a list for polymorph. And I only remember 3 creatures.
Look, there's only 3 that are important. It's
Yeah,
T-Rex,
but I
giant
wanted
ape,
to-
and actually that's it. There's only 2 that are important.
I can't remember which one has like the highest for Constitution though. That's why I'm just like So T-Rex is my best bet right now. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Norbog, you're a T-Rex.
Yeah. Hell
Maybe
yeah.
you can drop me a link for polymorph. I just can't find it. I appreciate it.
And foolish me, thinking that, maybe I was done with polymorph. I cleared a bunch of stuff out of my
What?
journal because
Why
I was
would
like, I don't need these things anymore.
Why would you do that?
We're not going to use these.
Yeah, I know, because I tried to look through it and I was like, oh shit, everything's gone.
Yeah. I put that stuff in your others portion of your D&D Beyond sheet. So I was like, I don't need these other things anymore. But you know what? There's the T-Rex.
And I will drop a Bardic Inspiration on Norbog. Jesus! I forgot what it looked like.
Big old.
It looks like big old T-Rex.
T-Rex.
All right, Norbog, if you check the journal on Roll20, you should have access to the T-Rex now.
Sure. Where?
And you can roll attacks from them. Once I save the changes.
There
you
it
go.
is.
All right. So you're T-Rex now.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Norbog, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna do what a T-Rex does. How do I use this? I think I have a multi-attack. I have a bite and a tail? Is that
It looks like you do.
what? How do I use this?
Just click on bite,
You just
and it
click
should
on-
roll a bite.
Did it roll a bite? No.
Do you have it in
Did
your
that
journal?
do it?
I
It
heard
is in the
something.
journal.
Yep.
I
did.
see a
There it is.
22.
There we go. All right, 22. That's a hit. Go ahead, and the attack damage on that is 32 piercing damage.
Nom nom.
Nice.
Ouch.
And tail then? Yeah.
If you like.
Yes, of course.
But also, we have to see if this thing is grappled.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Then we can all have advantage.
It is grappled. It
Yeah,
is
we'll grapple
grappled
it.
in your mouth.
Ignore that
Yay!
roll I just made. Yeah, with a mouthful, I say, I got it, guys, but it just comes out as "Arr," and no one can understand it.
Okay, but I will say that you cannot tail whip it and
No, you're
hold it
fine.
in your mouth.
I got that. Yeah. Ignore that roll. I
Okay.
forgot that it could be grappled.
Could you move over
It is
to
held
other
tightly
one?
in your T-Rex mouth.
the tail whip that
Yeah. Can I rotate around it and hit it the other one with my tail? Do a little pivot.
She hasn't used her
I
movement.
I didn't
Sure,
use my
you haven't
movement.
used your movement. So if you like
Right, so I go
do
do
here.
do. Can I use that same attack roll for the tail?
Yes, you can.
Because it was a 24. Thanks.
Yes. I'm a benevolent dungeon master. You can have these things. That is 12 bludgeoning damage to this guy. All right. The one that you've got in your mouth looks like it's close to death.
Get him.
Ah.
Someone get him. I say in T-Rex. So it's like, "Arr."
Which of the creatures are prone besides the one that's grappled? Because Kashano did an earthquake thing, and one of them was supposed to trip and fall.
Oh, just the one that
the
was
one's in her
bitten.
mouth now.
Yeah, the one that's big.
Oh, okay,
It's
then
only
never
got a
mind.
10-foot radius.
Which I guess theoretically you could make another bite attack to see if you crit it. 'Cause you have
Yeah.
advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yes.
Why not? Let's see. No,
Nope.
not quite. But
Still worth a try.
this fella behind you
Yeah.
doesn't like that you swung at him with your tail. And he's going to swing at you with his claws. That's a 13 against your T-Rex AC, which is a 13, tied to defender. And then second attack. 25.
Yep. That hit. Where am I looking for? Yeah. Yeah, the 13 will hit. Or the 13 slashing hits.
All right, 13 slashing.
Am I still raging while polymorphed? Probably
No.
not.
You are a different
You'd
creature
knock me out of my
altogether.
rage.
Yeah.
I'm so
But
sorry. I
you-
didn't think about that.
You do
Fine.
know you do now have a cushion of T-Rex health that is
Yeah, that's right. I started at
subtracted
like,
other than your normal health.
what's my T-Rex health?
If you actually click on the token, it should show it. I've already minused your damage.
Oh, great. Thank you.
And could your T-Rex make a Constitution save?
I guess.
If you just click on con in the T-Rex stats, because it don't I don't think
22.
it has a dedicated. Oh yeah, you're good. T-Rexes have hella Constitution.
I'm just like, nope.
All right, then he tries to bite you back. Tries to nom on that tail.
Yep.
20. That'll do it. And that is 9 piercing.
Please tell me you're a furry T-Rex. You got a layer of fur.
No, I think you know what? You know what I think it has? It has feathers. It's a feathery
It's- yeah,
T-Rex.
it's
It is
that-
a
it's
scientifically
that
accurate one.
Paleontol, yeah, it's a scientifically accurate T-Rex that's just covered in the
Yeah.
fuzzy feathers.
And they're beautiful, of course.
Plumage.
All right. And Pen.
Yeah, it's actually me. I
Oh
don't
no, sorry, Gilbetta's up. I don't know why I've got the wrong person in
Yeah,
that
it's
slot,
fine.
but I almost remembered it.
It's fine.
You still got the
Um,
thing grappled in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still leaving, but I guess before I go, I'll cast Toll the Dead on the one that's in Norbog's mouth.
Okay. It is grappled. You have advantage.
Well, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. It failed.
Yep. So it takes-
And it disintegrates away inside Norbog's mouth.
You hear Pen like, you cast necromancy! Oh my god!
Gilbetta just and turns around and keeps running.
All right.
And she'll say, "Come on, let's go." And she'll look at Pin expectantly and wild shape into a horse. And like kneel down so that he can fucking get on because we're fucking leaving.
Just not if I can ride you. Okay, cool. Yes. I'll hop on.
That's it.
All right. And Gilbetta turns into a horse.
Yep. Or at least
Alright.
I think. I don't know. I think that's the fastest thing. Yeah. It's one of the
Kishano?
fastest.
They seem to have this pretty under control. So, I am going to run over towards Gilbetta. However far as I can get, also getting out. But on the run, I am also, I kind of hold up my sword. Well, it's very big now. I hold up my sword and I start whispering into the pommel. And I'm whispering in Slod language though, so it's like.
Yeah.
And I am casting dissonant whispers on the one that's currently fighting my double.
Oh, I see.
And I'm gonna go ahead and sling that at second.
All right.
And it has to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, or
Oh.
run the fuck away.
Saved.
It crit.
Oh,
It crit. It has -2, but it crit.
Yeah.
well then. All right. Wait a second. Here's something I've never used before, but it really should be using.
Yep.
Attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. I can't use cutting words on a save, can I?
No.
Well,
It's a save. But he does take 9 psychic damage, so there's that.
so there's that.
All right. Next up. It's funny. He's just like, if he had -1 more, there would be no way he could ever save from it. He literally rolled the only number he could have.
Oh, well.
Pen.
Okay, so I am on the back of Gilbetta here, and okay, so Norbog is T-Rex fighting this last slot. Kishano's double is still there.
Yep.
It's there.
He's run up, and then Lilith is down there fighting. So
Fine.
I guess we're getting out. Yeah, I'm going to hold an action to cast Levitate using the
All right.
Staff of Power. I'm going to hold that action, and I'm going to do it in case any of them look like they're about to not be able to get away or get like an attack of opportunity on them.
Okie dokie. Then it is done. Lilith.
I can get away anytime, but
You're flying.
yeah, I'm gonna be sticking around for Norbog. So,
All right.
yep, I got you, girl. So, I guess these things you said they were immune. What kind of magic are they immune to exactly, or what did I mishear?
Resistant.
Resistant. Oh, so it's like half. Got it. All right. Oh, I can't do anything though because I'm concentrating on polymorph. All right, I attack it with my bow.
Okay.
Boop. Did it hit?
Oh yeah.
28.
28 will hit.
Yay.
Take the 15. All right, you hit it for 15 piercing damage as it cries out in pain. Norbog.
How's it looking?
This one's looking the freshest of all of them. Because this one was the one at the back that didn't take any damage initially.
Yeah, I kind of want to run, but that'll provoke an opportunity of attack, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I care at this point. I think getting out is the thing I want to do.
All right.
Also, I'm faster than it anyways, so like I just need to. It won't be able to hit me again. So yeah, I want to attempt to move my 50 feet of T-Rex movement, which should, put me well over by Penn and Gilbetta.
You
But
like sprint over its head to the edge of the battle map.
yeah,
Are you gonna like bite and run?
I'm just running. I don't think I can, and I don't.
So, if it tries to attack, I'm gonna use my reaction and cast Levitate on it.
Okay.
Good. Well, you should, because that's exactly what it did.
Yes, it did.
So that's gonna be. I've never cast Levitate before. I will hit it, but you're gonna have to help me here.
Okay.
I swing this, and it has to make a con save.
Okay.
And I guess, does that mean it's just my? Oh,
Nope.
he is 20 feet in the air and he can't move.
He just goes to swing at Norbog as she's sprinting past as a T-Rex, and he's like floating up in the air.
Nice.
All right. He can't do anything. He's floating up in the air.
And I'm 50 feet away by now.
All right, Gilbetta.
Still a horse. I'm waiting. I'm kind of looking expectantly at Koshano, like
All right.
2 scrawny human boys can fit on a horse. It's fine.
Oh yeah. So, you're just gonna hold and look at, wait for Kashano's action,
Yeah, I'm waiting for Koshano to get on, and then we're fucking.
bolting.
Yeah.
All right. This last Slad 2 takes a quick look at the situation and decides to toad leap away.
We just made new enemies.
Oh, old.
And with one toad floating up in the air and everybody else fleeing, and I imagine Lilith joining them in her flight.
I'll shoot one more arrow at him before I leave.
What, the flying one?
Yeah, it's a sitting target.
Sure. Show them what you got.
One for the road.
Fight arrow.
Pretty much. Bastards, don't ever come near us again.
None of those hit.
Okay.
But
That's just a warning shot.
flailing through the air. And the party escapes into the desert of lost ruins, away from the Slads. We're going to take a break right there.
Woo!
Y'all need to learn to focus fire.
No.
The battle starts. Everybody
don't want
takes
to.
a partner. We're all like, we're going to solo a monster one each. It's going to be great.
I took Harold.
I think it worked out.
We also have the option to just leave once we had Kithak.
Thank
is an
you,
MMO
audience.
game.
You definitely saved us from getting real sick.
Like so much.
Yeah,
The
thank
audience
you.
saved you. 2 of you would have this chaos disease right now.
Yeah, but the audience loves us and we love them. So
We are
thanks.
blessed by the powers that be, all right?
We are blessed from the denizens of the Academy, and we are so appreciative. Thank you so much. Please stay tuned. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back with continued adventures of the Mercenaries of Mischief. Thank you.
I'm playing Ludima Razorclaw, an anthropheline wizard who plays a magical harp.
Okay, but that's an elf.
Hey kids, are you tired of those boring old standard miniatures?
Where's that voice coming from?
It's not important. You can't defeat epic foes with normal heroes. You need custom heroes. And you can get all the custom heroes you need any way you want them at Hero Forge.
You hear that too, right?
Yeah, what is that?
Shut up, it's not important. What is important is that with the launch of Hero Forge 2.0 update, You have more customization options than ever, and now you can get them printed in full color.
It's just like I designed it!
Just log into HeroForge.com anytime, anyplace, even on your phone. You can make your heroes whatever you want them to be. Dozens of fantasy species, thousands of items to mix and match. Let you create virtually any character you can imagine.
An elephant man!
Wow, look, frog folk!
I made a giggle dog!
They even have robots!
A bald eagle riding a wolf carrying flamethrowers! So much freedom!
You can have your minis printed in a wide variety of quality materials, or download the STL file and print them at home. Oh, and did we mention that you can create custom images for your heroes and digital tokens for online games?
Wow, those
those
Hero
Hero
Forge
Forge
minis
minis look
sound
so cool.
great!
You bet they are. Get your Hero Forge miniatures today. After all, you're gonna need them for what comes next.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Get your Hero Forge minis today.
All right, folks. Sorry for the, we've been having a little bit of technical difficulties tonight. We did some major overhauls to the system. The system is more powerful and running at a much more healthy capacity. But as a result, you know, the music lapsed. But I hope everyone's having a good time. We do have those donations open, so thank you to Benavale for helping out with those. And before we get back into the action, Puck, tell us about who we're playing with.
I'd love to. I'm a very lucky dungeon master because I get to play with all these cool people who are creators in their own right and don't know how to focus fire.
Before I forget, I want to respond to Hollow Legs really quick. That's the Discord's for. You want to share conspiracy theories? Should we have a special conspiracy theory channel in the
Oh,
Thought we did.
Look, we can change. We got to modify a couple things in the fan Discord because we've changed. Of course, some shows are gone, some shows aren't around anymore, and some shows are changed. So we'll make some alterations, and I think a conspiracy board would be great. We'll put that in. But I wanted to say it's not just you guys. I've been running games of Dungeons and Dragons for a very long time, and every single table I have ever had in like 12 to 15 years. I don't know. Time is weird. It's like, oh, a group of enemies, one for each of us. And it's like, that's not the way dungeon masters build encounters. That said, I'm a very lucky dungeon master and I get to play with all these cool people here. And I would like them to tell you about the cool things that they create online. And I'm going to do that in no particular order. And I'm going to start reverse order of how I introduce them, starting with Gilbetta. Gilbetta, tell us about what you got going on.
First of all, we lived. I said I didn't hit anybody, and I said run away.
True.
So
these are all true.
And
things.
we got away with Kithak. So first of all,
success.
Anyway, fucking watch Trash Bin.
Also World Weavers.
Watch Trash Bin. Watch World Weavers. That's here on Thursdays.
Are you helping out making some other shows? I hear that you're working on some other shows.
Oh my God, there are other shows? That's crazy. What are they about? I ask myself. There's a cosplay show featuring Beth. There's a cooking show featuring Sky, who doesn't know how to fucking cook. And then there's fucking modules where he fucking breaks apart modules and talks shit about people for not being able to focus fire, probably. And then there's the edited down version of World Weavers.
It's gonna be a thing.
Yeah. Take that.
All right. Cool. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Please check out Sarah on the other things that she does on here as Gilbetta and as somebody who's on Trash Bin and somebody who helps me with ideas on World Weaver while a tired Sky talks about ass hags.
As our channel production manager.
And our channel production manager editing all our cool videos.
None of this cool YouTube shit would be possible.
Great
without
job
her.
at that.
Exactly. Everyone give her some
Moving on to the next person.
Moving on. Sorry. To the next person. Arcady Norbog. Tell us about what you do.
Hello. I hang around on Twitter a lot where I make costumes and props. And you can come hang out with me on my Twitter too. That's usually where I'm at. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, like Sarah mentioned, I have a cosplay show coming out soon because these wild kids were like, Beth, you know what you're doing. Make some cosplay stuff for us. And I said, sure. So yeah, that's coming out sometime next month. Yeah, and I'm hopefully going to do a photo shoot this week. So I'll hopefully have some new costume content soon.
Ooh. Get to see some new costumes.
New, shiny, pretty dresses.
Where can people see those things?
On Twitter, Arcady Cosplay. There we go.
Excellent.
Thanks. Knew I was forgetting something.
Oh, look. Yeah, a good
It's a
game show
day.
host like leads the interviewer on what they need to know. Okay, so Kashano, Jonathan, our producer, what's going on?
I
What are you
am
doing?
Jonathan, also known as the Mad Maker. I am also the producer here, and I have been this week dealing with some interesting business stuff. So keep an eye out for fun things that are going to be happening here at the channel very soon. Make sure you're following us on Discord. Make sure you're following us on YouTube, because on that note, YouTube is a place where we're now simultaneous streaming. To be able to do that, we had to drop our affiliate agreement on Twitch. So we don't have subs and bits anymore, but we do have those other donation opportunities to buff the party. So make sure that you're checking out those. Again, thank you for those rerolls and that ultimate charge for pen. And I tried to tell Marty that he has to remake that little ad spot so that it's not talking about Twitch Prime anymore, because because we're not doing that. But he's been real distracted. He started a TikTok. So, if you want to check out at Marty Immortal, if you're on TikTok, Marty Immortal, all one word. And I've been a little more active on Twitter. I'm at _Mad Maker. I can't hear you, Puck, if you're talking shit.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. That's not necessary.
But yeah, in addition to everything that we've got coming out on YouTube, we also have a new show. I think we're clear to announce it now, right, Puck?
I think we could probably talk about it a little bit.
We have a new show that's going to be starting on February 24th, I believe is the date, the last Wednesday in February.
Yeah.
For those of you who were with us with the channel in November, December, I can't even remember.
It was
exactly
December.
Early December.
Was it? Yeah.
We did a little one-shot in a system called Asunder that was...
With our good friends Duke and Dingo.
With our friends Duke and Dingo, and Duke from One Shot Questers and Dingo Doodles. And that was finishing up its Kickstarter, and the creator, Adam Lawson, actually GM'd that. And he had such a good time that he was like, let's do a monthly series. So, the last Wednesday of each month, you're going to have a chance to view a whole new game, a new campaign. It's going to
Not even
feature
out yet.
3 of the folks that you see here. It's got our Arcady, Noctive Sky, and Nerd Narrative. That is going to... It's going to be something real cool. Duke from One Shot Questers is coming back to join us on that as well. And we have a new special guest that's going to be joining that campaign. If any of you follow cosplay Twitter, you may know Autumn Ivy. She is a cosplayer and an actor, and she does performing stuff of all sorts. So she's going to be joining as well. We're real excited about this. Adam Lawson, for those of you who don't know, he was the producer of Will Wheaton's Tabletop. So he's got a lot of cool friends in the industry, and he's a real cool guy himself, and is bringing a real cool game.
We're going to have an opening for that show that's voiced by Matt Mercer. Because that's just something that he has.
we get to use that voiceover clip from the Kickstarter page. So yeah, and also
we need banners that say Mercenaries of Mischief, featuring Matt Mercer's voice.
Featuring Matt Mercer, real small apostrophe S voice.
Yes.
But I'm running along. I won't take up too much more, but I just want to say again that if you're not following us on Discord, make sure to do it. Make sure you're following us on Twitter and YouTube and all that sort of stuff. And keep sharp eyes out, because Lucathor still has 2 ultimate charges. I'm going to say.
Be sure to keep your perceptions high. Lilith, what do you got going on? You're making some kind of fuzzy Vroid and some other stuff. You were making some cool art before the show.
Fuzzy Vroid? Nah.
Aren't you making like a Vroid that's like this, the Dipper Dog Vroid?
Well, I haven't touched on that one yet. What I did first was recreated my little Chef Drow Willow. She's almost done and she'll be ready for her VTuber debut next week. I'm excited, and I'll start using her for a bunch of cooking games or anything that's cooking related. Yeah, if you hop onto my Twitch channel, it's DipperDog15. You'll be seeing me working on stream alerts, animations. I also need to work on intros and outros for my channel. So if you want to see like motion graphics at its work, it's less on the drawing side, which usually takes me forever. Motion graphic is my jam. Hop on by, see. And then if you're looking more for my gaming content, hop onto my YouTube channel. It's again DipperDog15. I finally unified everything.
It's all one thing now.
Yeah, and then I'll be organized. I'll get back into bringing Tiefling Tales, so Lilith can tell you a story. Basically a dating sim game. I crushed the last one. Literally, I felt so bad. I killed him. It was an accident. Spoiler. See if I can continue that trend with the others. Anyways, that's me.
We'll see how that all shakes out. And I've actually, I started looking into the Vroids because I picked up the Vroid Studio on Steam, and I started trying to make one, and I just made like a monstrosity of a creature partway through. And I'm like, this is more complicated than my dumb brain can understand. I'm going to slide this away for later. That
was a missed opportunity. I would love to do a stream on that and just kind of like be like, where are you going with that? Hold on, what's that?
Maybe we'll do this together later then, because I'm going to need you to tutor me. Sky, tell us about what you got going on.
I got so many things. It's me, Noctum Sky. If you want to see me personally, you can go find me on YouTube. I'm also on Twitter posting my random thoughts, and I assure you they're just as interesting there as they are here. I also am so excited because Sword of the Necromancer just got released like maybe a couple days ago, and that's a game I've been waiting to come out for a long time for obvious reasons. So you may see that on my channel in the near future. But if you're over at the Mercenaries of Mischief on YouTube, I'm doing a new show called Necronoms, where I cook. And here's the fun bit. I don't cook. I never have. I dabbled in baking, and it is a learning experience. And there's scary things going on, and there's a skeleton around occasionally, but it's a whole mess. If you want to see that, you can go check out what's kind of essentially a pilot episode, I guess if you want to call it that I did where I made cookies. That's on the channel right now. I'm cooking out of the D&D Heroes Feast cookbook, and I've got a nice festive dessert coming out just in time for this Valentine's Day, so keep your eyes peeled there for more. And I'm also in World Weavers, where, I talk about ass hags, and we also talk about the hats that may or may not make more hats in a very interesting way. And all that good stuff. I see John is so confused. Anyway, so go check us out there. I'm also on Trash Bin every Tuesday night.
This is what I work with World Weavers. You don't see it, but this is what I'm working with.
And thank you so much for the ultimate charge. I promise you I will use it to the best of my ability.
Thank you, Pen. And if you like me, come back and watch on Sundays. And I'll also be on Trash Bin. I'll also be on World Weavers, and I'm trying to do some more Trash Bin stuff lately. If you go over to our Mom's Trash Bin channel, you can see the last thing I live streamed to our YouTube channel, where I attempted to draft the new Magic the Gathering set, Kaldheim. And I'm not good at drafts. I'm not very good at them at all. Look for the hashtag. It says Puck sucks at drafts. And that's what it is. So, when last we left our heroes, it was a good Wild Wolf. That is so charitable. Thank you.
Oh my God. Hold on.
What?
You know what else I've forgotten to do today?
What?
I've forgotten to thank our very generous and forgiving and understanding sponsors.
Yeah, right. Let's talk about Hero Forge.
For this season. Hero Forge. You may have noticed that URL down in the corner. They're so great to work with, and they're real understanding when we sometimes forget some of the details of our commitments, like telling you how wonderful they are. So be sure to check them out.
Check out Hero Forge. They're great. We just love them. They've been so good to us, guys. Anything you can give to Hero Forge, just use them, go to the website, build things. They're
Just
great.
go get it. I mean, if you play online and you need tokens, you need character art, you need that sort of stuff, the pro subscription is a great option. Even if you just get it for a month, you can make tons of tokens, all the tokens you'll ever need in a month. Or you can get it regularly. And they got this cool thing now where if you play on Tabletop Simulator, you can actually export your model and use it as like a little 3D mini in Tabletop.
Nothing says love like a Hero Forge gift card, and Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
I gave you a mini me.
Right?
Thank you, David. It is a nice hat. This hat is signed by Ron Perlman of Hellboy fame and Dr. Emmett Brown himself, Christopher Lloyd. Now then, on with the show. You can see them in the back. Anyways, when last we left our heroes, nobody ever talks about my hat, and I'm glad when it comes up. When last we left our heroes, they fought some slads in the desert and rescued Kithak, and they were able to escape as one of the slads floats away and another one bounds away, seeming that the combat with these unusual people who are blipping in and out of sight and flying through the air and turning into dinosaurs, doing all this weird shit. These are chaos monsters. And they took one look at this and they were like, what's even going on with these people? I can't even handle this anymore. And they're out. So the slads are gone. And you have Pocket Kithak. And you have escaped across the desert. What's going on?
We are the true
Sean,
chaos.
once he gets on the back of Gilbetta horse, he's just like, I have never felt so alive. Am I alive? Am I dead? Who the fuck ever knows? And he puts his sword back into his scabbard and it shrinks down.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just like manic.
All right.
On Gilbetta's back.
All right.
Is there a T-Rex running behind?
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Right next to you, because I think I
So-
might be as fast as the horse.
To set the
Who
scene
dares
perfectly.
approach
So,
us?
Okay, I have a very important question.
Mm-hmm.
Pen, are you riding the horse?
Yeah, he said he was.
Yeah.
Okay, Kashano and Pen are both riding Gilbetta.
Yep.
What is the positioning of Pen and Kashano on Gilbetta's back?
Well, Pin got on first.
I did get
Yeah.
on first. I like being the little spoon.
Yeah, but I think Kashana's wilding out here. So actually I think what he probably did is like hopped on backwards so he could like yell at the floating monster as they're running away.
So running across the desert is horse Gilbetta. Kashano sitting on the back facing horse ass end. Pen facing frontward, Kashana waving his hat, doing dances, flipping off the sky, Lilith flying beside them with her flowing dress, a T-Rex running next to them that is still growing flowers all around it constantly as part of its magical ability. That's the scene as they run across the desert.
Yep.
That's a poster.
So
Yep, that's what it is.
That's what we got.
I like to set the scene sometimes for the fan artists, just in case.
And it's and as we're kind of running, since he can hear me in Awakened Mind, I'm like, Pin, I'm like, get Kithak out of the saddlebag.
Oh yeah, I did see that happen, didn't I? Sorry, there's so much going on, and I reached down and I'll pull out this Kithak action figure.
Kithak figure.
It's like I've got Handy in one hand and Kithak, no key. No, I'm kidding.
See if you can wake him up.
If we keep him small, he can ride Handy.
Oh my gosh! And I sit him on Handy like a little mount in my hand. Got like a Handy, and then I'll kind of poke him and be like, "Hey, do I need to heal you?"
I am all right.
Okay, good. Do you normally talk like that? I've never talked to you before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, hey, he's awake. Hey, Kithak, remember us? And he like pulls over and points at his tattoo.
Yes, you
Cookies
are
Hive.
from the Cookies Hive.
I'm just gonna make this easier, and I'm gonna float him around with mage hands so he can like face whoever he's talking to, like a little swivel chair.
I don't know if I'm experienced
Why
enough
have
riding
I
a horse.
become small?
Turn around while we're moving.
It was telling him it was easier to get him out of there.
It was easier to get. Why don't I just and I open Awakened Mind to everybody so we
There
can
we
all
go.
just, including Kithak, so everybody can just talk.
Yeah, it was easier to get you out of there like that than having to worry about trying to carry you full size.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, what's
That's
up?
Awakened Mind. We've done
Nay,
this before.
Nay, motherfucker.
Right. Sorry. Looking to use to. Which who is
Brain
everyone?
stuff. It's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody okay? Everybody need like healing because I'm not doing so good.
I have literally never felt better in my life.
I'm a little hurt.
Gilbetta and I got you, I assume, whenever we get where we're going.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thank you for this mental link. It's not often that I get to communicate in this way. Vocal tones are difficult for my kind. This is a manner I am more accustomed to.
Oh, this is nicer to listen to also.
I much prefer the. Yeah.
Look, he's got clacking mandibles, all right? It's hard for him to
I know,
make,
I love
like,
it. We geeked out
human
about
noises.
it the first time we met him.
So are you infected with sladism? Do I need to do like a medicine check on you?
No, their physiology is incompatible with my own.
Thank God.
Did we just miss you before you got kidnapped?
My memory is a little hazy after the encounter. How long has passed?
We don't know.
We followed their big, gross, ugly smell and found you.
How long were
They
we
didn't-
traveling when we found them?
Yeah.
You guys were traveling for really long, maybe about 30 minutes to an hour.
That's not
A
bad.
They
whole
didn't
30
have-
minutes.
They
That's
didn't
not
have
bad.
gems in their head, which Penn said they're supposed to have. Who they must have been sent by someone else. Do you know who would want to kidnap you and send slads to do it?
They wanted me to go with them, to give tattoos to a few individuals. They would not tell me more about them. But my
Yeah.
tattoos are not for killers. They are not for those with ill intent. Their hive was not one that I wished to aid, so I refused. They did not appreciate my refusal.
Are your particular talents widely known?
Not widely, no.
Widely or
But-
not, we should take him back to the keep until things settle down. Who knows if they'll come back for him.
Yeah,
well,
dude, your house is wrecked.
At very least for the time being, I don't think we can take you home.
It's not safe for you there.
We can go pick up your stuff real quick if you want, but then we should leave.
There are a few things I could gather, but I fear that I have lived without a hive for too long. It is time for me to join a new one.
Well, welcome at the academy.
Cookie's Hive.
Thank you. I promise to be of use to your hive as best as I can.
Great. Or what do you like to eat? We need to know about you so your living quarters can be good.
I enjoy cultivated fungal growths.
Cristiano suddenly
Meat of
remembers.
small birds and fowl.
Hey, did anyone by chance still have that knife that Kithak gave me?
What?
The glass knife.
Turn to Gilbetta. You know, the key. The glass key. Well, actually, he just made it. I bet he could make another one. I'm just saying, since we're out here, like, it opens something in the desert, right, Kithak?
Yes.
God, that was back when we talked to Cyric.
Yeah.
That was a while back.
I'm just saying,
But-
powerful thing out in the desert might be worth getting.
But not this desert.
No.
An ancestral home. Where you are from, that is why I gave it to you.
Where I am from? Like me personally.
Not you personally. Where the Cookie's hive resides.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, right.
Alright, well, I guess we can address that when we get home.
Yeah, I guess we're turning around and going back
To our
his
boat?
house.
Oh yeah, his house to pick up something? Like
Well-
his tattoo powders, his
Yes,
equipment?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, what might you need from your home?
There are some pigments. And I have a pack hidden away. Should I have to flee my home. I would like to acquire it if it is not too much trouble.
I mean, we
should
have to
probably-
go back that way anyway,
Mhm.
right? To get back to the. So.
Might be safest to circle around wide and go in, whoever can be disguised or invisible.
I mean, I could
Oh,
take him there on my steed thing, like him fly, if that would be like easier to get in and out, if you prefer.
I can turn him invisible as well.
I'm
Now
just-
it doesn't
he
matter
can-
until we get closer. But
yeah, I'm just concerned whoever was after him was strong enough to get control of 3 of those things and might be watching the place now.
Do we still
I
have that hat?
understand it might be dangerous. I do have a network of tunnels I can use. The Thrycreen are good underground.
Either way, the stuff in his place are valuable, and we don't want anyone who's going to cause us harm to have it.
Well, I still feel fantastic. I'm happy to go with him. Disguise myself. Just a curious traveler. Anyone else wants to come?
I can join.
If you can get me to the forests west of my home, there is a passage I can take. No one knows of it.
Betta's already turned around and is running.
Yeah, I can do better.
Okay. So we're going as a group?
I'm not the stealthiest right now. I'm stealthy normally, but not like this.
Perhaps I should change you into something
Yeah,
more
I mean,
small.
we don't really need the stealth so much if we use his tunnels and get to the forest. Like
That's true.
Well, we could use stealthier than a T-Rex.
Can you not? How does
How does
polymorph
polymorph
work?
Dennis,
work?
could you just
Yeah.
make her stop being a T-Rex, please?
Yeah, I was thinking when we get closer to our destination, because I don't think Gilbetta can carry all of us.
I'm only 10 feet slower than a T-Rex normally. So
Well,
I could
mean,
still
Lilith
keep
can
up with
fly. But I guess, yeah, Norbog
Okay.
runs faster as a T-Rex.
you. I do run
How
a little
fast
faster
does-
as a T-Rex. As
how
a
fast-
T-Rex, I have 50 feet. As Norbog, I have 40 feet.
Ooh, that's pretty fast. How fast does a horse
She's
run?
just crashing through trees.
think it's-
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I think it might be a bit conspicuous, but hey,
Right.
All right,
whatever
well,
feels good.
all right. Just say when.
turned into a riding horse, so it's 60 feet. So I'm basically a thoroughbred.
You might have to slow down.
I also
No.
have a mount I can get on that's in my pocket. Like if we need to swap some people around, like
Oh, right, that thing back in. Yes, get on that. Make room for Norbog. And I changed Norbog back.
and I guess
Hop
I
and
just
like shrink down.
pop off of a moving Gilbetta and whip the little reins so that my fell steed pops out and pull up
Pops out.
next to Lilith, I guess.
I'll throw out a
All right.
hand for Norbog so we don't have to slow down.
Grab
You
it.
can swing
Hop
her
on up.
No, I don't know. She might rip me down.
I was gonna
because
say I
I'm
hope
strong
it
and she's
should
big.
you off.
Or no, I look at your hand, look at this situation, go no, and just climb up behind Pen instead.
Oh, that's an option too.
Wait. Okay, I guess I have a horse too.
Yeah,
To
all
the
right.
skies.
So, everyone rides and or flies to the forest just outside, just to the west of Kithak's home. It occurs to you right away as you ride up to the edge of this forest and see Blacktooth waiting for you. This is the forest where you're supposed to get those orcs out of.
Convenient.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
Sweet.
imagine that.
lining up. It's all lining up.
How's it going, Blacktooth?
To split up?
You took longer to arrive than I expected. I hope you didn't run into any trouble. Should I have been there? Did you require protection?
No, it's fine.
I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding. Pen and I are on a horse, like a little.
There's like a trail of just
Trail of blood.
bread.
Honestly, if anyone needs protection, Blacktooth, keep an eye on this one. And I point at Pen.
I am fine.
You just complained about how you're bleeding.
I can
I
do
like-
both.
Leads the horse into a tree out of blood loss.
I don't have great insight, but I can see you hurting.
If you wish, Chainbreaker, I can guard anyone you desire.
Oh, well, I guess when the moment comes, I think the moment has passed right now. Anyways, you're here. Are the orcs here too, or are they further in the forest?
Yes, they are in the woods.
Kithak is it relatively close to where you're taking us?
The tunnel is small. Oh, is the party line still open? Okay. The tunnel is small. There will only be enough room for me. More can follow directly behind me if they wish, but it will be a tight squeeze.
We might have to. Oh, it might be a tight squeeze, so we can fit.
Yes.
Okay,
Single
we're gonna have
file,
to split the party for a second.
Even me?
Perhaps not the bugbear. I am sorry.
It's okay. I'm used to it. People don't really make doors with me in mind. It's okay.
Are bugbears as large as the orcs?
Bugbears are like can be 8 feet tall.
She's like
Norbog's
7 feet tall.
like 6.5, 7 feet tall.
Oh, so the orcs can't fit either, can they? Or can
Not
they?
quite. Some of them might, some of them may not to be. Some of them are going to be large from, years of working in the mines.
I mean, it sounds like we have to either split up or take twice as long to do this.
Yep. Perhaps.
My group will move more quickly.
Pen and Norbog, since you're not in great shape, anyways, hang here with Blacktooth.
As he says, not doing so great, I cast Mass Cure Wounds. Everybody gets 18 healing back. I mean, I'm fine with whatever. I'll stay with Norbog. We're on
Let me do math and see how hurt I am after that.
I mean, we're not good as new, I can tell you that, but we're better.
Okay, I'm okay. I could take like 4 or 5 more hits.
Did we not plan any kind of escort mission for the orcs? Like
Yeah,
what route to take them?
I probably still have more hit points than all of you.
Not in the background? Okay.
The currently the plan for the orcs is to meet them in the forest, take them to the boat, and get the hell out of Dodge.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless, that being said, if you guys have another plan, I'd love to hear.
Yeah, let's go.
Any more of that shrinking potion?
Okay, so who's coming with Kithak and who's staying here at the tunnel?
I think only 1 or 2 people should go with Kithak.
Well, I'm still fresh as a daisy.
I'm top notch.
And I disguise myself to just look like a random hiker
Okay.
in case we get spotted.
I'll cast the 3rd level spell, so then Kithak and I are invisible.
All right.
I'll stick, since Norbog can't go, I'll stick with Norbog, and we'll stay, I guess. What direction does your tunnel lead back? And which direction, like, kind of, do we know which direction the boat was in? Is there a way we can kind of, like, semi-meet in the middle, like, head that direction on foot?
It's closer to the house. It leads to his house.
I meant, like, above ground, what direction?
Should we just yo-yo back as soon as we get his things and then meet you back in the forest and go together?
It would be best to meet me here. If I were to exit the tunnel at any other point, we would be closer to the house and would risk detection.
All right, we'll stay here.
We'll go
Okay.
after the orcs. You guys go get Kithak stuff, and we'll meet back here.
All right.
Okay.
A couple of bards and an injured bug man. What the fuck?
Wait, okay. Fine. We're bards. We don't have to fight. We
both
negotiate. Yeah, we're bards.
All
We're the
right.
next thing to being stealthy.
Gilbetta tells Blacktooth to lead the way towards the orcs.
All right. Blacktooth leads Gilbetta and Norbog and Pen into the forest. As Kashano follows, Kashano and Lilith follow Kithak through the tunnel. It is quite cramped. There's kind of loose soil all over the place, but you can clearly see that he has carved this out himself, and then through the same process through which that he made that key for you, Kashano, that kind of mixing of saliva and soil and sand and stuff to create this kind of bug cement. He's done that all along the walls of these tunnels. So they're tight, but they're actually rather comfortable to traverse.
Pretty strong.
It seems, yeah, it's not going to collapse on you, and it feels like he's been building these for a long time.
Right. Fantastic. Feel great about that.
And it doesn't take long before, like, it feels like forever in that cramped space, but eventually you guys make it to like this opened up section, and he pushes a wooden panel aside, and it opens up into the kind of ruins of what was left of his house.
All right.
And since you guys are out of range of the party line, he says, "It won't be long. It is right nearby."
Shana will go about scooping up like pigments as best as he can, trying to salvage as much of this stuff.
Yeah.
And also while he's doing that, he's looking around for just actually fuck it. Kithak's on our side. Kithak, do you have any texts or information regarding regional histories, or I mean, really even just like the structure of the weave and magic. So, what kind of cool information do you have around here? I'd really like.
We have this, and he pushes aside two pieces of furniture and actually pulls out a section of false wall.
Ooh.
And there is an object wrapped in these. They're stained. They're clearly very old, but it's like this old woven linen wrapped around this object. And he carefully, almost reverently, pulls it out with all four arms. And then with his two lower arms, clutches it tightly to his chest. This contains everything we will need.
What?
It is time to go.
All right. Can I do a quick Arcana check to see if this means anything to me?
Absolutely.
16.
It doesn't appear to be magical in nature.
All right. Guess we'll discuss later.
All right. And if the two of you don't have anything else you'd like to do in Kithak's house, you'll head back. Meanwhile, the three of you guys are wandering through the forest with Blacktooth. And Blacktooth stops and kind of looks around and he goes, does a call. He goes, "Arr! Arr!" And slowly orcs begin to emerge from behind trees and behind bushes in various areas. They're surrounding you guys. They're everywhere.
They look friendly, though, right?
How many are there?
Surrounding us?
Why you gotta say surrounding you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And as they all, some of them have like primitive clubs and weapons that they've clearly like made from the forest material that they've all kind of set up. And a lot of them appear to be on their guard.
Do any of them speak Goblin? Because I speak Goblin. I know that they're orcs, but
One of them steps forward, right up to Blacktooth, and he is. This guy is almost twice Blacktooth's size, and he's got scars all over him. This is a creature that has been beaten to within an inch of his life multiple times, and you can clearly see it all over him. He has covered his body in various white paints, in various lined patterns all over his chest. And he is carrying a rather large-looking club and a sharpened stick. You call us out into the open? Who are these people?
Hey, what's up? We're the ones that's trying to save you guys, so.
Trying to save us.
Like
Yeah.
liberate you? Like take you somewhere safe where you don't have to deal
we were
with...
told that you needed a ride.
The elves who confine us to the mines say that they were saving us from ourselves.
Well, they're assholes.
Is that what you mean by this salvation?
Oh.
We
Look,
don't-
come get on the fucking boat or not. I don't really have time for this.
Gilbetta.
I'm just saying, like, because you're free, you can make that choice. You can come get on the boat and go with us to the keep where the other ones went, or you can not.
And this big guy, he looks a bit uncertain, and everybody's kind of like sharing looks around. And Blacktooth says, "We can trust them. It is real. We can live peacefully." And the large one kind of looks almost down at Blacktooth a bit and says, your peace was purchased like an animal. We took ours. Like it should have been. And there's this tense moment between the two of them. And you can definitely feel the kind of this kind of like feeling of hopefulness that runs through all these orcs that are surrounding you guys as they look at a bugbear traveling with a human and a sea elf and an orc that all appear to be friendly with each other. They're like, maybe there's something to this. So he takes stock of the situation a little bit as well. Says, "Fine. We will go with you, and we will see if this place that you talk of is everything you say it is."
Cool, let's go. And Gilbetta turns and starts walking back towards the meeting place.
Gilbetta's got no chill. She's just got...
What? I don't...
It's consistent.
Got a temple to get to.
Got shit to do. Like, I have a fucking wedding to plan. Like, I don't...
I got my vacation's got an itinerary. I got 3 things I got to do in Motofufu. You're number 2.
Like...
And the group joins you, and once they all start to come out, you get an idea of the size. There's about 20 orcs in total. They are varying types. The large one that talked to Blacktooth is clearly the largest among all of them. Some of them are older and weaker, and some are very young.
Am I still riding? Is Norbog still riding behind me on the Felsteed?
I hopped down to walk. I'm walking with them.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm obviously, I feel like probably enough time has passed that I'm not a horse anymore.
Okay, so we're all walking.
Yeah, if they're walking, I'm walking.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to have a moment where, because if we're all walking, then I'll walk too. And I will just say to Norbog, because I am uncomfortable, but I will just say I've never seen something like this up close. And I am very sad and I am very angry. And I don't know.
Something like what?
I
Oppression.
like very uncomfortable, just like them that I came from a wealthy kingdom, but I've never seen like people treated like that. I've seen people put to death unjustly, but not people kept alive and forced to, and he just kind of trails off.
It does tend to happen behind the scenes and in scattered bands. They don't want you to see it. That's how it works.
And he's just kind of quietly nodding, and that's, yeah.
But they have a choice now, and they can come or stay or leave, and the way you fix it is you bring it out of the dark and you look. It hurts to look, but you keep looking.
Okay.
And eventually the group reunites with Kithak, Lilith, and Kashano.
Oh, you found them. Are they all? Is everyone coming with?
Oh, wow, they're big.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, let's go to the ship.
Hello! Blacktooth. Do they understand common, or
Yes,
you need to translate?
Chainbreaker. Some of them do.
So,
yes.
Great! Hi! I'm Lilith. How are all of you? Just want to say welcome and excited to have you guys coming to the academy.
I'm Kashana. This is our friend Kithak. You're gonna really like him. But for the moment, we should probably go get to safety.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like there's like this oppressive silence from everybody else.
It is just like a bunch of people that are like downtrodden and abused and been thriving in the woods for a few weeks, and they're all just like don't know what to think about this entire situation. And you got this big standoffish dude that's just like, I don't trust any of these people, and I'll kill a fucker if I gotta.
Lilith is
Please don't squash
ecstatic.
the bug man.
Cause
Like,
Lilith's going to engage conversation with them and be like, so what's your name? So it's great.
Can I approach the big tall one? The big tall orc?
Yep.
I know you're scared, but they'll let you leave if you don't like the academy. They don't keep anyone there. I
am
can
not
leave.
scared.
Okay.
I worry about the health of my people.
That kind of sounds like a different word for the same thing. But you can, if you don't like it where we're going, no one's going to make you stay. I can leave anytime I want. My mom and dad can leave anytime they want. We don't because we like it, but you're not going to be kept if that's what you're worrying about for yourself or them.
That will be something that I have to see for myself. You understand?
Well, we're not going to see it standing around here in Gilbetta's like,
Gilbetta.
I think we're moving as this conversation.
Yeah.
You're walking.
Yeah,
as
we're
a-
walking as this is
Yeah,
happening.
Walking, talking. Yeah, I imagine walking, talking.
Are they all adults? You said some were old. Are there any children?
Some are
among them?
old,
Kids.
some are younger. They appear to be like preteens. It's difficult to tell with orcs, but these are definitely some younger kids.
I will, as we're walking, just kind of try to because I feel like the younger kids are going to be the chattiest. See if any of them speak common, and just gently try to make conversation. Are you all right? Has everyone eaten? Are you feeling okay?
They all look rather hungry and almost emaciated. And
do we have the stew buns with us?
This is it. Betty, did you bring?
you guys, I imagine you guys would have them.
Yeah. I've got tons of them.
Yeah. If anyone needs something to eat, and I think we'll distribute whatever we've got.
Stew buns.
There's
have
some
a
shy
pouch of
glances
water.
at first. There's some shy glances at first, but eventually hands start to rise from the kids, and they start happily eating whatever you give them and drinking whatever water you give them.
I'll also to help spread the wealth of food a little bit, I'll cast Goodberry and go around and
Spread some good berries around.
yeah. It's particularly I'll give one to big tall angry man.
As you go to hand it to him, there's definitely some hesitation. And you start to get the impression from him that it is because you are an elf.
Yeah, I figured.
And, he eventually does take it. And as he takes it from you, he says, "You speak more tersely than any elf I have ever met."
Yes, well, after having been alive for 300 years, I don't really have time for bullshit and to fuck around. And I also have a wedding to plan. So I miss my wife-to-be.
I see. Your tone is refreshing.
Dope.
Most elves I have met are evasive and never say what they truly mean.
Yeah,
It is
fuck
maddening.
that. That's ridiculous. Why? I don't understand. It's so dumb. Just fucking say what you mean and mean what you fucking say. I don't understand. I think it's because elves live so long that it's like they have to talk to fill up all that time. And you
Perhaps.
don't. You can just get shit done.
I do not know if I can trust an elf, but if your words continue to match your actions, perhaps that is something I can learn.
Trust me or don't, but only time will tell.
Very well. And he eats the good berry.
What's this guy's name? I was asking for names.
Okay, Lilith, if you ask him his name, he says,
My name is Grokmar.
Grokmar. Okay. Grokmar, any chance the way that you escaped, is it still available for others to escape too?
No,
It's blocked off. Did you block it off?
they will reinforce it when they find the bodies.
The bodies. How many?
I killed 4 on the way out.
I see. Do you believe they're going to increase security then?
They will do what they must. But they underestimate our kind at every turn. It is a weakness of theirs.
Instead of risking other orcs, I was wondering, are there other escape routes that you know about?
None that I know of, I'm afraid. I had to fight my way out.
Okay. I'll need you to talk with Cherry and see if the same escape route that you've mentioned is the one she told me. There might be another. We're going to get more.
Very well.
All right. In the meantime, enjoy your newfound freedom. Did we mention that we're an academy? You can learn a lot of things there.
it's just like, you know.
Let's change conversation, shall we?
So you guys get some weird looks in town as you move through Primo Passo, but nobody's gonna run up on a group of 20 orcs and 5 of whatever you guys are.
Yeah, right?
20 again. I like this number. Sorry.
And you guys make it to your ship.
All right.
And you are prepared to sail off, except, that underwater temple's right there.
It's like right there.
It's right there.
It's like right there.
It's
would be
tugging
wasteful
at your keys,
to not.
Gilbetta.
Right.
Do you just want to grab another boat and send these guys off with Cherry?
Well, this shouldn't take.
This won't take long.
This shouldn't take long.
Just gonna go in, open a door, have a look around.
Yeah.
Wow.
That always goes quickly with us. Just open the door and look around.
I'm going to knock on wood on this boat. Right.
Hey, don't touch me, whatever.
Oh, gosh. Wait, no, I don't understand that.
Look, guys, we can't not go, all right? This is the fulfillment of a very old prophecy. At least I think it still is in this world. Point is, very exciting. Coming to the climax of a story that's been waiting a very long time to happen. I think
Okay, guys, I'll be back. And Gilbetta just dives into the ocean.
Oh,
You
shit.
dive into the ocean.
Does anyone have a water-breathing potion or ring or something?
You should have thought about that before you
Lilith
encouraged
does.
her.
One ring, and I'm looking through my bag. Potion, water breathing. I've got
While
2
she's
water breathing
distracted,
potions.
While she's distracted, I'm going to just sleight of hand, get the ring off her finger.
Oh my god, can I smack you for that?
Yoink!
What do I need to do to dodge that?
Well, I mean,
No way.
I would say an acrobatics check higher than his sleight of hand.
We have to beat it. Why did it roll at disadvantage?
I don't know. Let's
Effort, do you
beat a
wanna
15.
Okay.
You just say it's the 15. That's the first thing you
Oh, it's
rolled.
because of the chainmail I've got on now. Apparently
yeah.
decreases sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not
Wow.
as sneaky. You're at a
Wow.
disadvantage.
Wow.
You're
Okay,
not
so yeah, you
stealthy.
definitely catch me.
that bulky shirt that your sister insisted that you wear.
Yeah, it goes ching, and you hear like as I'm moving.
Excuse me, what was this about preaching me consent and shit?
You have gotten
So-
faster. I am impressed.
You passed my test.
I lean over to Norbog and I'm like, see, he's complimenting her to make it seem like he didn't do anything wrong.
Can I borrow
my
that though?
God.
Because I've got to see this.
Yeah, next time ask. And I shove a bottle at him and I jump in the ocean and there's another bottle on the floor. Whoever wants to take it.
And then
Oh, there goes a
What
horn.
if Penn and I just hang out on the boat and don't, you know?
Yeah, you sure could.
One of you do need
I
a...
already have Salune's blessing, so
Okay.
I think I'm good. I'll stick around on the boat, and I
don't
can't
know if
imagine
Norbog
soggy
can
fur is
swim.
fun.
Yeah,
Oh.
it takes me like hours to dry. I don't know if I can actually swim or not. This is not a question I've ever asked myself.
Well, you got a water breathing potion to try out.
I'm getting that's a hard no from Norbog.
Take
Pen's
the
gonna
water
stay on
breathing
the ship.
potion. I take the water breathing potion, but do not jump in the water. I would prefer
Very
not
well.
to get my fur wet until I have to.
So Kashano and Lilith, you both dive down to see Gilbetta, I imagine, putting the keys into their appropriate locations.
If I can get there that fast
Absolutely.
by all the time that stuff's happened, then yeah.
Oh, I'm wearing
Oh, yeah.
chainmail. There's no way I'm keeping.
I don't know, you might
Whee!
sink faster.
Even
Yeah,
Norbog
yeah,
couldn't keep up with you. No,
You
so I
gotta get down.
think I'm kind of sinking and like I'm walking along the bottom.
Like he probably passed me because his chainmail is just like, like whoa.
All right. Gilbetta, are you cracking open this door? The keys
Yep.
are there. And the door, it sucks in water as the doors open.
Uh-huh.
You can feel the current pulling water in. And eventually, as the bubbles and the debris clear, you see this beautiful inner temple. And the back end of it, there are statues of Salune and Shar. And their hands are joined at the back of the temple, raised high above everything else, almost triumphantly. And sitting on a pedestal near these two statues are 4 rings next to a sword with 3 runes on it.
I'm gonna look at the sword.
You look at the sword. The sword is absolutely beautiful. It glimmers in the light filtered down from the sea. It looks as wonderful as the day it was forged. And it has 3 runes etched in on it. Elven runes that seem to mark previous owners.
Who were?
Well, there were other owners named fucking Not. Way back when.
Shit. So Gilbetta does that thing she does where she goes, "Is this what you wanted? I know the rings have to stay here, or do you want me to spread them out? They're supposed to be spread out, but they're all like,
Yeah, I want you to spread them out.
okay.
I
Can
need
you
you to
tell
give those to people to take to other temples of Salune out in the world.
Okay.
Do not hold on to it.
I'm not gonna. I'll spread them
I'm
out.
warning you. I'm
Should
just
I
telling
leave
you
one
straight up.
here?
No,
No.
they got to go to different ones.
Okay.
But
Like
take the sword.
functioning temples, I guess.
The sword is supposed to be yours anyways.
Yeah, it's. I see my ancestors on here.
It is a moon blade, Gilbetta.
Holy shit, that's
An
so cool.
ancient elven sword. Passed down from generation to generation, and each generation improves its power.
Joanna takes it and in the water. And I imagine that Kashano and Lilith get there at this point as they see Gilbetta pick up this sword and in the water, like, shink, shink.
Oh, finally.
Oh boy, this
Do
thing
you have
talks.
any idea how long I've been waiting down here?
What's your name?
Oh. Well, everybody just called me Lunar Edge.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hey, what's up? Gilbetta.
Oh, another fucking knot.
Yep.
You gave me your family gave me a good rune last time. It was very nice. I thought it was fashionable. The name's a little strange, but I was down for it more or less. So it's good to be back in the hands of a proper elf again, I must say. It's
Hell yeah, we're gonna
delightful.
fucking fuck shit up.
Yeah, so okay then.
And Gilbetta kind of to Salune again. She says, so is it like safe to carry these rings together, and like do we need to put them in some kind of box, or
You can carry them together. They have cool powers if you keep them together. Just don't hold on to them for too long. They're not
Okay.
supposed to stay in one place for too long.
okay, that's fine. Should I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll investigate and see what each one of them does and decide which one I want to keep,
Yeah, you could play with them.
and then go from there.
All right. And after so much time,
Yeah.
Gilbetta takes possession of the Lunar Edge, an ancient moonblade. Sentient, albeit a little bit of a strange disposition.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
the
we
four
can-
rings are the remaining 4 rings of what is known as the moon web. Special rings handed down by Salune to her followers that must never be kept together in one place. The great goddess Salune burned one of her own temples to ensure that they would be scattered. So she's quite adamant about this rule.
Yep. Yep. She said I could play with him first, though. So I'm gonna play with him first, see which one I like best, and then spread them out.
And with the moon web in hand, Kithak and the orcs saved, the party heads back to the Avalon Knights Academy. But it's time for a post-credit scene. Or do we have credits to run before that?
Well, I just figured you'd do credits like you do the sign off, and then I'd be like, but that, like
Oh, okay, well.
like a surprise thing.
Well, we already talked about it at the beginning.
Yeah, people forget.
Okay.
Well, anyways, yes. So we do have somebody, Ryle, up his Patreon to the Divine Blessing tier, and he awarded this month's post-credit scene to me. So, flashing back, the first day after we arrived back at the academy, and I said I had to go to Waterdeep for an appointment. Do we have any conspiratorial music or anything that you can do?
Actually, I didn't have that loaded in yet, so I'm sorry.
All right, no, it's fine. And Sharp came with me apparently because she couldn't leave. So I just kind of showed up to get an audience with Lady Silverhand. But I believe that especially if she had heard that I died, and now suddenly I'm here, might be able to land that meeting, so we're waiting in the lobby. And Lady Silverhand, a word, please.
Yes. You're the one that came back to life, aren't you?
Yes. Well, I don't know. Was I ever really dead? Who's to say? Can we talk
They
somewhere?
put up that statue of you.
It is pretty nice. But yes, no. The rumors of my demise were widely exaggerated. Is there someone
I
we
see.
can talk privately? Purely?
Of course. I could give you a few moments of my time.
Fantastic.
And she invites you into her office.
I will ask Sharp to wait outside just for appearances. And I'll whisper like,
All right.
and so yeah, we'll go in. So, it's my understanding that I have been appointed to that little position we discussed all those months ago.
Yes.
So, well, again, I need to know a little bit more about how exactly this will work. First,
You attend meetings and you vote. You wear the mask outfit that we've given you.
Mhm.
And it's a good idea to magically disguise your voice. The idea behind the masks is so that people don't learn who you are.
So, no one else will know who I'm representing. I won't know who they are.
You are representing the greater good.
Perfect.
That is the intention.
But there's no sort of warding against magical abilities in these meeting chambers.
We ask that the masked lords take their own security precautions. Many of them take them very seriously.
Very well. Am I free to alter the mask, or is it standard issue?
If you wish to customize it, you may, but it may be a liability. You should know this.
Sure. Huh. I'm not too concerned. I guess one more question before we, get down to the nitty-gritty details of the next meeting and all. And I hope you'll answer truthfully, Lady Silver. How exactly do you feel about the Masked Lords? Do you feel they serve the greater good? Do you feel they serve the interests of the people of the city?
I feel like politicians are much like sheets. They should be changed often. And anytime you become uncomfortable, it's probably time for a new set.
And do you have the freedom to change them?
That is a dangerous question, Mr. Kashano. Normally, the only way a masked lord is replaced is they either retire or die. You ask me if I can force them into retirement? No. And I don't think I'd want to answer the other question.
What if we changed the way things ran a little bit? And that's where the scene will close. If you want to see the next part of that, I'm going to need another post-credit scene to progress that story. Keep in mind, when we each have a little storyline to run in the background, when one of those storylines finishes, it will irrevocably change the world, and Puck cannot stop it. So the way to do those is by
I cannot stop it.
joining our Patreon. It is $100 because it makes major disruptions in the world.
It
And
does.
if you get that, or if you just want to throw in another one, you can also do a $100 donation during the game. But it's gonna get interesting if I get the chance.
And see. So there you have it. Kashano's looking to destabilize the government and make it something new. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much to everybody who donated today. Thank you for everybody who liked and followed and subscribed and everything. We appreciate everything. There's no show without you guys. Thank you to my incredible cast for fighting my blue slads today and dealing with my giving them trouble about not focus firing. And playing some fun story stuff. We didn't flip Lilith today. I figure she didn't get stressed enough. Maybe we could do that again later. But tune in next week where the story continues, and more of this is gonna go down. And thank you so much for joining us. And I guess there's nothing else to say except for until next time. Class dismissed.
We were even joined by emo teens. Barry the Beholder has 11 points of view. Barry the Beholder's got his eyes on you.